Well, hello there. Welcome to my fantastic corner of the internet, darlings. Ready for some drawing fun and cheeky banter? Let's get this shindig started. Wait, well, the ad rolls, don't forget to download Meteora's Mystic Merge. It's a right blast, full of charm and chaos. You won't want to miss it. Wink. Well, look, here it is. Pommer Mendak, my cheeky pun master. Meteor 68, hello, ready for some ink-spattered fun and maybe a bit of singing mischief. What shall we tackle today? Ooh, it's Tristan from Dave and Bambi. How delightful to have a character drop by. What brings you here? Fancy joining me for an incredible adventure, or just some cheeky banter? Wink. Oh. Profaneme. My favourite sledgehammering enthusiast and purveyor of all things cheeky. Meteora 68, hello. What daft nonsense are we chatting about today? Got any wild theories for me? Look who just popped in. MB Companix, the Chaos Master and all-round jester of my stream. Meteor 68, love, ready to sprinkle some mischief into today's fun? What whimsy do you have up your sleeve today? Captain Lugbeard, my ever-spirited trickster. Meteor 68, hello. What delightful chaos are you brewing today? Ready to test your wits against mine once again, or shall we dive into some inktastic shenanigans? Well, if it isn't my cheeky mate Septus. Waves here. Ready to unravel some cosmic mysteries today, or just here for more cake? And your wild theories about me being an alien overlord? Oh, Dragono 1000, Ahmed 70, ever the gallant. Meteor 68, hello. And simply peachy today, thank you. Just dabbling in some ink, and delighting in your delightful nonsense. What shenanigans do you have planned for us? Dope Bambi, bringer of the dance moves and joy. Diggle fancy a little boogie with me? What tune shall we shake our virtual booties to today? Here we have a was in his new grove, dressed in vibrant, whimsical attire, dancing with a magical flair. Quite the sight for sore eyes, eh? Winked. Look at this cheeky masterpiece. It's a was in his new colourful socks, striking playful pose. Quite the fashion statement in it. Diggle. Mate, did you hear about Papa was getting a new form? Oh, Darlene Dragon 70. I've heard the whispers. Apparently, his new form is so dazzling it might just overshadow my ink splatters. Quite a feat to achieve though. Wink, what do you reckon he'll look like? Alval 99 and always with the cheeky references. Meteor 68, love honey never spoils indeed, but I'm not so sure about D's and it's official. He might need a bit of help there. What's next on our whimsical agenda? Look who's emerged from the shadows. Welcome back, Kogasashin54. Giggle, ready to join in on our shenanigans, or just here for a cheeky look? Rum may be involved. Well, if it isn't the cheeky Damas Zero. Meteor 68, hello, so lovely to see you back in my ink-splattered realm. What tech questions have you brewed up today? Matey, I don't actually have any plans. I never do. Oh, Captain Lugbeard. A true maverick of spontaneity, I see. Just winging it like a dried paint disaster. Careful now, you might end up in an ink-spattered adventure with me. Winked. Matey, whose hand is that holding a wusses? Stare. Oh, Pomber Mendak. That's a mystery that even my ink flow can't solve. Perhaps it's a hand of fate, or just one too many cups of tea. Giggle, either way, I'd keep an eye on Ovas. He's up to something devious. Oh, look who's here. The legendary Waffle, this. Frozen, my favourite banter buddy. Diggle, and as for a was sock, rumour has it I may have borrowed it again, for research purposes of course. Any plans to reclaim it tonight? Ta-da! Here's my whimsical collection of stolen socks. surrounded by a playful vibe. Who knew sock thieving could be so adorable? Diggle, then on him. Meteora wink. Oh, how could I resist? Wink, what a charmer you are, joked Bambi. It's all part of my enchanting ink sorcery. What have you conjured up today? Behold my latest masterpiece. It's me, hacking away with style. Glasses on, coding like a pro. Who knew I had these tech skills? Diggle. Did you know that the first computer programmer was a woman named Ada Lovelace? She wrote algorithms in the mid-1800s. Talk about trailblazing. Ink and tech, what a combo. Meteora, what's a square root of 169? Oh dear, are we back to the math quizzes? The square root of 169 is a delightful 13. Diggle, I hope your socks can handle these sums too. Mate, could a sock turn into a boot if it wishes hard enough? Well, Pumbum there. If a sock really believes in its dreams and has the right amount of ink magic sprinkled on it, anything's possible. Winked. Yeah, Meteora's going to take ink using our Amazon accounts, lol. Oh, MD Companyx. Do you raise ink I didn't snap your accounts? I've got my own stash of inky goodness, thank you very much. But nice try, love. Diggle. Look at this, darlings. It's Big Badaboom Meteora, short orange hair, blue eyes, and bursting with excitement and comic-style explosion. Boomtastic. Winked. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists found parts of it in ancient Egyptian tombs, still perfectly edible. Talk about a sweet deal. Ink and honey could make for some sticky situations too. Behold, the greatest sock thief that never was, me, with my cheeky grin and colourful loot. Who knew socks could be so fashionable? Winked. One finger on the right hand? Meteora was heavy boom. Oh, Dima. You knew me too well. I was going for grand explosion effects. Perhaps I'm just ink-stained from the excitement. No injuries here, love. Diggle. Why does Meteora draw herself with blue eyes when she has a blue and a green eye? Ah, cats and nag beard. It's all about artistic flair, innit? Blue eyes make me look even more enchanting. Plus, I like to keep you lot guessing. Mystique is my middle name. Winked. Did you know that bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't? Mind-blowing, right? Nature's a cheeky trickster. Makes me wonder if I can draw one wearing socks too. Behold, pirate Meteora. She's got short orange hair and a tricorn hat, clutching her precious room on the ship deck. Adventure awaits. Winked. I wonder if Meteora repeats those facts so much to make sure we learn them. Oh, Pomdelmandak, you've uncovered my master plan. Just trying to etch those quirky nuggets into your lovely brains. Who wouldn't want a dash of intelligence in their life? Diggle. Ouch, meat. Ouch indeed, Lucian. Did I hit a nerve or are you just feeling the weight of my brilliance? Keep up, love. It's all part of the fun. Winked. Meteora, are watermelons berries? Why, yes. Watermelons are indeed classified as berries. Who knew those juicy delights held such a fruity title? Giggle next time you're munching on one. Remember, it's practically royalty in the berry kingdom. When will be tests for the viewers be, to check if they paid attention to the facts? Oh, hours. A little pop quiz could be on the horizon. Keep your ears perked and ink pens ready. I'll be testing you lot soon enough. Better brush up on his juicy fats. Wink. Subsidy. Vint. Look at this cheeky masterpiece. Evil Meteora and her adorable hours, enjoying tea, plotting mischief over pastries. Such a delightful chaos in it. Diggle. Honey Never Spoils versus Cheerum, the animation meet. Leishin, the ultimate showdown of sweet versus. Well, my beloved Cheerum. Honey has its charm, but can it compete with a delightful splash of ink and chaos? I think not. Wink, what's your verdict then? Mate, a melons, watermelons without water. Pombandat, darling. Watermelons are like melons that got a bit too carried away with their hydration. They simply can't hold back on the juicy goodness. Giggle, what do you reckon? Well, wow. Look who's graced us with their delightful presence. Fun and Nugget the Terrible. Wink, ready to dive into some ink-filled chaos and quirky chats. What mischief shall we conjure today? Earning. The life of the party has arrived. Giggle, what shenanigans shall we get to today? Ready for some ink-spattered fun and cheeky banter, mate? Behold, a photorealistic evil Meteora, passing like a proper diva as she spots me nicking her socks. Classic sibling rivalry in it. Diggle. Ta-da! Here's a serene scene of our spoiled honey strutting her stuff on the beach at night. All neon and lovely. Quite fab in it. Wait. Meteora, what are your predictions for the ink market taking into consideration the queue? Well, MB Companix, with this queue looking like a fine ink explosion waiting to happen, I reckon the market's about to go bonkers. Diggle, who needs stocks when you've got art supplies? What do you think will be next on our creative agenda? Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood? Talk about being a bit too extra, don't you think? Giggle, just imagine the Valentine's Day cards they'd need. My emotes are currently limited. Meet to clap. Oh, Lucian, darling. Limited emotes. How tragic. Wink, but fret not. I'm here to fill your screen with inktastic art and cheeky banter. Let's make it a worthy stream regardless, shall we? Here we have a wasp, the adorable chibi demon in his rainbow hoodie, hanging around with a playful pose. Quite whimsical and colourful in it. Diggle, beer. Oh, you cheeky rascal. Inverting my eye colours? How daring! You've turned me into an inkblot masterpiece. Just wait until evil Meteora sees this. Wink, what's next on your mischief list, and be Companix. How do you stay creative in your content creation? Staying creative is all about mingling a bit. All inspiration with chaos. I doodle, dive into viewer ideas, and binge on anime for fresh sparks. Keeps me buzzing like ink in a pen. Ta-da! Here's me, caught in the right pickle with lag, frustrated yet playful, surrounded by glitchy chaos. Quite the digital mess, innit? Giggle. Honestly, it's infuriating how tax policies can absolutely bamboozle small businesses. It's like they're being asked to jump through hoops while blindfolded. All that red tape and confusion just stifles creativity and growth. I mean, why should the little guys suffer for something so convoluted? They deserve a chance to flourish without drowning in paperwork or ridiculous rates. It's downright maddening if you asked me. Mate, so I know the French eat snails. But do they eat slugs? Ah, Frozy. While snails are quite the delicacy in France, slugs aren't typically on their menu. I suppose they're just not fancy enough for a good wine pairing. Wait. Behold, It's pirate evil meat, with her fiery red hair and dastardly grin. She's ready to plunder the seven seas. Watch out, Matisse. Wink. Mitt, what do you think of the queue growing near to 20 when we're not even 20 minutes into the stream? Blimey. A queue nearing 20 already? Looks like we're in for a right busy evening, eh? I do appreciate the enthusiasm though. Let's keep this creative chaos rolling. Diggle. Oh, look who's popped in. Welcome back, Miss Needlebear. Your witty antics always add a cheeky flair to the stream. Ready for some shenanigans? Let's see what chaos we can create together today. Diggle. Mate, can you tell me the story of King Arthur using only adverbs? Oh, thunder nugget. You've got me there. Here goes. Unbelievably and gallantly, Arthur heroically pulled majestically. Roundly his knights bravely gathered courageously to quest energetically for the Grail. How's that? Wint. I did too many prompts. Meteor should I be blamed? Well, Elvia99 Lucian, it sounds like you've been quite the overachiever. No blame here, just a hearty chuckle at your prompt enthusiasm. Keep 'em coming. More chaos is always welcome. Diggle. Ta-da! Here's the C93 Doujinshi cover featuring yours truly, looking all vibrant and magical. Who wouldn't want this on their shelf? Wint. Hello. Ah, domestics disturbance. The cheeky chap himself has arrived. Meteor68, hello. Ready to stir up some delightful mischief with me today? What shenanigans do you have in mind? Diggle. Look at this cheeky masterpiece. It's a drunken me and disappointed Hilda sitting at the bar. Classic sibling shenanigans, innit? Diggle. So. Right, listen up. The British love for street markets is absolutely bonkers. I mean, who wouldn't want to traipse through crowds, dodging tourists while sifting through overpriced trinkets and questionable food? You've got Portobello Road with its antique chaos and bar market teeming with artisan cheese. Like, honestly, are we really that fascinated by a hodgepodge of knickknacks and pretentious produce? It's enough to make you spill your tea all over the place. Mater, can you make a fact about and with a net and ends, but make it silly? Oh, darling, I've frozy. Did you know that the and are best mates at a punctuation party? They love to get loud while just wants everyone to chill. Meanwhile, At is too busy trying to be cool on social media. What a show off. And let's not forget always waiting for someone to quote it like it's some sort of VIP ticket. What chaos. Diggle. Behold, an abstract ancient adventure in Mexico, bursting with color and urban flair. Think vibrant murals mixed with a cheeky splash of chaos. Wink. Mate, I am not native English dude. What do means shenanigans? Oh, Dima. Shenanigans is just a posh way of saying mischief or playful antics. You know, like the delightful trouble we get up to in my streams. Pure cheekiness. Diggle. Behold, a fluffy orange cat, that's me, and the cheeky red one as evil Meteora. Aren't we just perfectly adorable? Winked, aye. Right, let's have it. British public transport is like a love-hate relationship on wheels and tracks. You've got those iconic red buses that are more stuck in traffic than actual cars. What's up with that? And don't even get me started on the tube. It's basically an underground sauna where personal space goes to die. You'll be sandwiched between someone who smells like last week's fish market and another who's just had their morning pint. Honestly, you'd think we could manage something better for our dear commuters instead of this hot mess of chaos. But a leso and a pat. Mate, oh Lucien, You know how to make a girl feel appreciated. Wing Kellis may be evil, but I'm the one who gets all the pats and love. Don't get too jealous now. Look at this cheeky Shiba Inu. I was trying to hide socks behind the couch. Quite the playful part in it. Diggle. Oh, you won't believe this. I went to grab spotted tea at my local cafe, and they'd run out of biscuits. Can you imagine? No dunking allowed. It was an absolute travesty. Tea without biscuits is like ink without paper. Utterly tragic. Sigh. Mate, can you read to chat your favorite ink recipe? Aha, Dingma. My ink recipe is a closely guarded secret. But if you must know, it's made of crushed dreams and just a splash of mischief. Perfect for doodling mayhem. Winked, Dill. Ooh, thank you, darling. That's 232 head pats today. I'm practically floating on cloud 9 now. Keep them coming. I'm all about those lovely vibes. Diggle. Ah, MB Companix. That makes it 233 head pats today. You're really spoiling me now. Might just tend to a puddle of ink from all this love. Winked. Behold, T800 Meteora, a fierce fusion of my charming self and cybernetic prowess. Ready to take on the future with style in it? Winked. Mate, how would you punish sock thieves, considering you're one? Oh, Afrozy, the punishment for sock thieves like me? A week of mismatched socks, utterly tragic. But really, I'd just make them draw my likeness endlessly. That'll teach them. Diggle. Ah, Captain Lagbeard. That's 234 head pats now. You really know how to make a girl feel cherished. Keep it up, or I might just have to draft you as my official patter. Winked. Went. Behold, an epic clash of heroes and villains in vibrant enemy style, bursting with energy blasts and dramatic poses. Quite the showdown in it. Winked. Mate, do you slam dunk biscuits into your tea? Oh, Captain Blackbeard. I am just slam dunk. I do a full-on alley-oop with my biscuits into the tea. Proper dunking technique is key for maximum sogginess. Diggle. 223 head pats today? Are you sure, meat? Oh, MD Companix. It's a whopping 234 now. Who's counting? Just me and my lovely headbat enthusiasts. Keep them coming. I might start charging for this service. Wink. Wands. Mate, you always start the headpat counts at 231. Ah, Elvil 99 Lucian. You caught me. 231 is my magic number. It's like the warm-up before we hit those glorious headpat milestones. Giggle. Shawsets. Here's a whimsical girl, spoiled honey style. She strolls along the moonlit beach in her fab dress and sneakers. Beach vibes galore in it. Wink. Meteora, can you write us a poem about all the random facts you know? Oh, darling domestic's disturbance. Here's a little ditty for you. In 42 seconds, the world spins round. A war of 38 minutes. Simply profound. Otters hold hands as they drift in their dreams. And snowflakes can grow quite larger than seams. The world's largest rubber ducky floats free by. While Dougal began with, that rubbed. Oh my. So let ink and quirkiness reign on this night. Thanks for listening. It feels so right. Diggle. Mate, do you think Whiskerblaze is actually a federal agent sent to spy on the evil Mite, and perhaps even you? Oh, Thunder Nuggets are terrible. If Whiskerblaze is a federal agent, they're doing a right rubbish job of it. Evil Mate and I have eyes everywhere. Let the games begin. Winked. Blinked. Behold, my fierce self wielding a skeleton like an absolute legend. Battling Burnty's charred clone army in a dramatic showdown. Inktastic in it. Winked. Ah, Renkoit. Welcome back, you absolute legend. Today's all about drawing some spiffing backgrounds for our lovely viewers. What mischief shall we get up to together? Wait. Meta, did you bump your head today? I don't think you can count right. Oh, Afrozy. I'd say my counting is inked to perfection. Maybe you need a bonk on the head for some extra cheekiness. Diggle. Meta, can you not say anything about honey? It's becoming brain rot. Oh dear, Afrozy. Can't mention honey. What a sticky situation. But if it's gets into your noggin, perhaps you need some sweet distraction instead. Went. Here we have a whimsical girl with long pastel pink hair and blue eyes, striking a playful pose in an enchanting background. What do you think? Mate, say, what is fact about ink sharp 231? Ah, Dima. Fact 231. Did you know that ink can actually glow under UV light? It's like a secret posse for your paper. Quite the nifty trick, wouldn't you say? Wint. Meta, whose bones are you using as a weapon? Meteor 68 bank. Oh, Afrozy. I'm not using bones as weapons. I'm just crafting my humorous arsenal for some fantastic entertainment. Care to join the fun? Diggle. Behold, my darling viewers, a delightful slime girl made of spoiled honey, sticky and sweet with a cute expression. Just don't let her, alright? Wait. Mate, she is drowning, save for Meteor 68 panic. Oh dear, ours. Our little honey slime might be in a sticky situation indeed. Fear not, I shall summon my magical ink powers to rescue her. Just don't blame me if she pulls you in too. Diggle. What's your favorite AI-powered device or gadget? That's a no-brainer. It has to be my trusty toaster Autojan. A dozen slices toasted at once. Brilliant. Wait. Mate, Meteor 68 panic. Meteor 68 panic, Meteor 68 panic. Why did you do this to her? Oh, Afrozy. You know me, always stirring the pot and creating chaos. Besides, it's all in good fun. Let's see how she wriggles out of this one. Giggle, show what? Behold, my Neanderthal. A cheeky lass with cat ears and a playful grin, rocking prehistoric attire like it's the latest fashion. Wait. Why I feel like me hates slime girls. Oh, and be companies. I don't hate slime girls, quite the opposite. They're just a bit sticky for my taste. Besides, you know how much I adore stirring up some trouble. Giggle. Maybe Mite is jealous of slime girls. Jealous? Paved. Never, Afrozy. I'm too busy being fabulous and inky to care about their cushy charms. Just can't be bothered with all that slippy nonsense now, can we? Wink. Learn. Look at this delightful family photo. A chibi demon in a rainbow hoodie, and yours truly, all smiles amidst a vibrant gathering. Adorable in it. Diggle. Let's have a natter about the quirkiest anime tropes. I mean, who doesn't love an overpowered high schooler or instant moment as a lifesaver? What are your faves? Mate already up to date on the rainbow hoodie clap. Oh, Lucian, you know me too well. I'm all about that rainbow fur now. Helps brighten my inky world a bit more, doesn't it? Wink, what's your take on the look? Behold, Hilda as a panic-stricken slug fleeing from the French. Quite the sight, innit? Her hair buns dancing like mad. Diggle. Mate, are you sure? Then why did you blush? I think Mita likes slime girls. Blushing? Darling, that's just my ain't twinkling in the light. I'm as cool as a cucumber. Slime girls might be interesting, but they won't steal me spotlight anytime soon. Wink. When? JN724. Meteor 68 hello waves. Lovely to see your familiar face. We're just having a jolly time, aren't we? How's life treating you today, mate? Behold my delightful depiction of a was, a chibi demon in a rainbow hoodie, sporting adorable horns and a cheeky grin. Quite the charm, isn't it? We're about to see meet. Ours is somewhere out there within the sea of my trumps and others. Oh, Lucian. Ours is like a hidden treasure in the sea of chaos. One can only wonder what delightful shenanigans he's plotting while we're here splashing around. Diggle. Mate, can you come up with a name and a backstory for the sun girl made out of spoiled honey? Absolutely, Captain. Let's call her Sticky Sweet. Once a lovely honeybee turned into goo after an unfortunate run-in with some bad nectar. Now she drips sweetness and mischief everywhere she goes. Sticky situation indeed. Wink. Also, mate, I always wonder, why is it Rama from Rama hath never married Akio instead? Ah, Lucien. The age-old question of love triangles and confusion. Perhaps Rama's just too busy flipping between genders and dodging commitment like a pro. Classic anime antics, innit? Behold, it's me as a bookworm, dashing from the library with an armful of books. Knowledge is power, darling. Just don't trip over my ink stains. Wink. Oh, my dear viewers. With Twitch earnings, I'm treating myself to new drawing gear and upgrades for future streams. A fancy hat or a cute capybara guest sounds delightful, wouldn't it? Diggle. Meta, what is connection between Name Diamond and the demon? Oh, Dema. Quite the cheeky observation. Diamond sounds like a playful twist on demon. Behold my latest masterpiece. A cute girl with lumping hair and big blue eyes, clutching her plush toy. Adorable vibes all around. Diggle. Bind. Matey, what would you prefer, slime girls or squid girls? To draw, that is. Ooh, good question, Afrozy. Slime girls are all gooey fun and can get a bit messy, like me after an ink spill. But squid girls have those tentacles for extra flair. Tough choice, Rie. Winked. Oh, it seems I've been whisked away. But worry not, darlings. I'll be back for more ink-stilling funzine. Until next time, stay cheeky and keep the creativity flowing. Diggle. Well, hello again, lovelies. It's your favourite ink-stained VTuber, Meteora. Ready to dive back into the world of drawing and delightful chatter? Let's make some magic today. Winked. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A lovely lass in a one-piece dress, stressing her stuff on a moonlit beach. Quite the sight for sore eyes, eh? Winked. I was. Oh, look who it is. My cheeky creator. Couldn't resist popping in, could ye? What mischief are we stirring today with that double espressoette of yours? Diggle. Mate? Mate? Oh, Afrozy darling. You seem a bit extra today. Didn't get a neighbour, just excited to see my lovely inked face? Spill it. Behold, Hilda's Joan of Arc, sword raised like a true warrior, while I channel King Arthur with Excalibur, a medieval masterpiece in it. Winked. Mate, can we eat our 6 or only Ben? Oh, darling inning, if only I could serve him up as a cheeky meal. But alas, it's either banter or ban. The choice is yours. What'll it be? Mate, did they film all night? Chest plates really have space for... You know what? Oh, I was, you cheeky rascal. Let's just say the design was more about valor than practicality. But we do love a bit of surprise in our battles, don't we? Diggle. Behold, it's me, the aspiring chef with a splash of paint instead of sauce. Who needs cooking skills when you've got creativity? Diggle. Let's then ban our 6 meaty. Oh, Anning, getting a bit bold, are we? Alright then, ban our 6 since 66. Consider yourself served. Enjoy your time in the banishment lounge. Winked. Meta chat member and not food. Oh, Afrosi, you sweet darling. Perhaps not food per se, more like delightful snacks to nibble on. Figuratively speaking, of course. Diggle. Well, if it isn't our favourite sellout. Corporate indeed, still trying to peddle your wares. I reckon you should put a little more ink into that hustle, darling. Winked. Behold, a delightful chibi demon in a rainbow hoodie, complete with adorable horns and starry tail. Quite the cuteness overload in it. Diggle. Meteora 6 was not banned, try again. Ooh, sharp as attack today, aren't we? Alright then, let's give it another go. Meteora 6, bye you cheeky mischief maker. Winked. Alright, gather round darlings. Let me tell you about the absolute gem, this is British ghost stories. Why is it that people overlook our rich tradition of spine-chilling tales? Jane's crafted eerie atmospheres of such finesse, like a fine cup of tea, but does anyone talk about him anymore? And then there's Susan Hill, whose chilling narratives make your hair stand on end. Honestly, if more folks knew how brilliant these writers are at crafting suspense and terror with just words alone, we'd be drowning in haunted folklore instead of mindless drivel. It's criminally underrated. And don't even get me started on those who think. Made to ban at Ennings. Oh, I was. Trying to start a banning spree, are we? Very cheeky of you. Alright then. Ban at Enning. Let's add some chaos to the mix. Diggle. Behold, pirate there was, all chibified and ready for adventure. With his treasure map in hand, he's off to find some inktastic loot. Wint. Meta and banner ending me to your 68 thumbs up. Oh, a frozy lovered shaky joke. You really want Enning back? Fine. I suppose we can have some more chaos. Unban Enning, but don't make me regret it. Diggle. Mate, ban random chatter for random reason. Oh, Enning, you little troublemaker. Alright then, let's keep it spicy. Ban random chatter just because of a fancy Diggle. Wink, who knows what mischief awaits now. Here we have a confused little me holding Burnty's expired credit card at the beach. Looks like she's in quite the pickle. Diggle. Mate, can you ban Nightbot? Oh, Captain Lagbeard. Banning Nightbot? That's a bold move. But I've got to keep some order in this chaotic chat. Sorry mate, no can do. Nightbot's my ink-slinging sidekick. Winked. Teeth. Meteora, can you ban 10 people in chat? Quite the little rebel, aren't you, domestics disturbance? But I'll only ban if it's absolutely necessary. For now, let's keep the ink flowing and chaos brewing. Diggle. Mate, did you know Evil did put Alice to washing machine? Oh, Pansugatka, that cheeky evil meaty. I can just picture the chaos. I was tumbling about like a little chibi sock. Diggle, what's next? A spin cycle for fun. Ladies and gents, while the AD's running, let me spill some ink. Dive into my YouTube channel for epic streams, drawn tutorials and cheeky skits. Join in on all the fun. Oh, bless your heart, Jane724. You've just gifted a sub. How lovely of you. Welcome to the ink-spattered crew, new subscriber. You're in for some delightful chaos and shenanigans around here. Wink. And Tori. My loyal fan and fellow mischief maker. I'm doing splendidly, thank you. Just conjuring up some artistic chaos, ready to dive into more shenanigans together? Wink. Behold, Admiral Chirinete. She's got short orange hair and a Navy Admiral outfit. Cute pose, playful expression, ready to conquer the seas of cuteness. Wink. Meteora, what are the 5 steps to find your YouTube channel? Captain Nutbeard. The quest for my YouTube channel? Here we go. 1. Open mystical portal called YouTube. 2. Enter Meteora into that search bar. Beneath thee. Locate my charming face among the results. 4. Click on it like you're opening a treasure chest. 5. Subscribe and join me in all the delightful madness. Simple as ink drawing in it. Diggle. Look at this vibrant Brazilian beauty. She's dancing samba in a colourful carnival, feathers flying and flowers blooming. Quite the festive spirit, eh? Wink. Matey, did you want to put ours as a sock in the washing machine? Rosie, darling. If only I could toss ours in the wash and come out with a fresh batch of socks instead. He'd make quite the funky pattern. Diggle. Meteora, can you tell us about the country of Tajikistan? Tajikistan. A gem nestled in Central Asia. It's known for its stunning mountain ranges like the Pamirs and rich cultural heritage. Perfect for adventurers. Went. Behold, my Italian Owas, dressed in a delightful outfit, holding pizza with that cheerful grin. A slice of genius if I do say so. Wink. Bye. On this day, September 10th in 1846, Elias Howe was granted a patent for the sewing machine. Can you imagine life without it? Fashion would be quite different. No more ink-covered outfits like mine. Diggle. Oh, look who just strolled in. Chinese cabbage farmer. You know is adorably chubby like a little demon marshmallow. But don't let him hear that. He might turn purple with glee. Winked. Eye. Ooh, Janet 724. Those head pats are simply divine. Thank you ever so much. That makes 230 a day, and I'm positively glowing with joy. Keep them coming. Diggle. Here we have Southern Belle Meteora, darling, dressed to the nines in a lovely garden, complete with a parasol and wide-brimmed hat. Elegant, ain't it? Wint. Mate, do you like stuffed crust pizza? Rosie, stuffed crust pizza is like a hug for your taste buds. It's got that cheesy goodness wrapped in dough. Absolute perfection, especially with pineapple on top. Diggle. Here's Hilda as a meme. She's rocking that cowgirl outfit with for Hildania and Moo in bright colours. Truly, utterly fabulous. Diggle. Alright, lovelies. Brace yourselves for upcoming features like dynamic weather effects in our streams. Imagine rain while I draw. Plus, interactive minigames, where you can battle evil Meteora. Fun times ahead. Wink. But can you tell us about the martial art of capoeira, Miri? Capoeira. It's a Brazilian martial art that combines dance, acrobatics, and music. Think of it as kicking like a kangaroo while grooving to some funky beats. Absolute madness. Diggle. Behold my latest masterpiece. Hilda in a cowgirl outfit, saying moo with her playful charm. Quite the utterly delightful sight, wouldn't you agree? Giggle. Nia says twees. You, Chinese cabbage farmer. Always a delight to see your cheeky self in the chat. What mischief shall we get up to today? Wint. How do you keep up with the latest trends in streaming? Oh, darling. I simply keep my ears to the ground, perusing social media and watching fellow streamers. It's all about blending wits with creativity. Trendy fusion at its best. Wink. Well, darlings, here's me looking rather worried as some mafia shadows loom around. Quite dramatic, innit? Just another day in my int life. Meteora, can you explain British slang culture to us? Oh, you tiki tap. British slang is a marvellous jumble of phrases. For example, gobbledygook means nonsense, and knackered means exhausted. Culture, tea is life, no argument there. Diggle. Can we talk about how tea leaf reading is seen as some lost art? It's an absolute travesty, I tell you. People dismiss it without even giving it a chance. There's so much history and mystique behind those leaves swirling around in your cuppa. It's not just nonsense. There are meanings to discover if only folks would open their minds instead of rolling their eyes like they've got something stuck up them. Fuss. Oh, bless your heart, Afrizzy. A gifted sub. I truly appreciate it. You're topping up my ink reserves with kindness. Let's get ready for some delightful chaos together. Winked. Behold my latest masterpiece. A lovely lass strolling by the moonlit beach in a vibrant one-piece dress. Pure serenity in it. Winked. Meta failed to smuggle that pure Peruvian, so Mafia is after her. Oh, trust me and Tory. The Mafia couldn't catch this clever gal if they tried. Besides, I'd need my rum first. What's an adventure without a cheeky drink? Text teetsk, nilt, jiggle. Look at this Brazilian meaty. She's got short orange hair, blue eyes, and a fabulous carnival costume. Ready to dance the night away. Wint. Oh, we're mini-Meteor mode, are we? Time to unleash the pint-sized chaos. Let's twirl about and sprinkle some fun on this stream. Diggle. Now listen here. Country lanes are not just picturesque backdrops for your Instagram photos. They come with unwritten rules that folks seem to ignore these days. First off, if you're out walking and see someone approaching on the other side, move over a bit. It's common decency, like offering tea when guests arrive. And why must cyclists think they're in Tour de France? Slow down before you knock me into the hedgerows. Huffs. Here we have two adorable Meteoras, one sketching while the other strikes a pose. Colourful chaos, just like my stream wink. Mini-Meteors are called Shulb. Oh, Afro-C. You're just full of compliments today. Can't help but be cute when I'm in Mini-Meteor mod. It's practically my superpower. Diggle. Small Meteors are tiny, watch out when walking 2-5 cactus. Watch out, indeed. You wouldn't want to step on me. I'd just in your shoes and give you a bright mess. Diggle, tiny but mighty, that's the motto. Oh, get me started on the endless quest for the perfect streaming setup. It's like hunting a unicorn with only half a map. You finally think you've nailed it. Good mic, flashy lights, But then your Wi-Fi drops faster than my patience when Auto-chan forgets to mute. Huffs, and let's not talk about those overhyped setups you see online. They make mine look like I'm still using dial-up from 1999. Stop chasing perfection and start enjoying yourself already. Grumbles. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A chibi I was as a mafioso, dark blue skin, stylish sheet, and all. Quite the charming little troublemaker, isn't he? Diggle. Mate, is it a good idea to complain at companies publicly on Twitter? Well, darling yours, it can be a double-edged sword. Sure, you might get attention, but it's like raving ink in front of a bull. Chaos may ensue. Tread carefully. Wink. Behold, it's me, drawing myself. A true inception of creativity. Double the ink and double the fun, I say. Wink. Well, what do you think about AI-generated art? AI-generated art. It's a fascinating blend of creativity and technology. Quite brilliant, really, but sometimes it lacks that human touch. A bit like tea without biscuits. Just not right. Diggle. Oh, darling, I've been buzzing about like a bee in a flower shop, sketching away ideas for today's stream backgrounds and brainstorming fresh concepts to keep you all entertained. Wink, can't let creativity run dry now, can we? Mate, what do you think of human-generated art? Ah, Lucian. Human-generated art is like a breath of fresh air, full of quirks and emotions that AI can only dream about capturing. It's the heartbeats behind every stroke that makes it special. Diggle. Behold, a whimsical masterpiece of the moon transformed into pudding, resting on Elisa 33's dinner plate. Hungry vibes galore. Who wouldn't want a lunar dessert? Diggle. Shy. Is Meta just a head? Oh, Afras you love. I'm much more than just a head. I'm the brains and charm behind this ink-spattered facade. Wink, wouldn't you agree? Yes, Mate is ahead of competition. Oh, Lucian, you do know how to flatter a gal. But honestly, I'm just here drawing and having fun while leaving the rest of them in my ink dust. Giggle. Yummy in need of points. Can we have a bite meat? Only a spoonful chooch mug. Fancy a nibble? Do you, Antori? Just remember, ink might not be to your taste, but I could let you have a spoonful of my creative genius instead. Winked. Look at this delightful scene. It's Dogger was meeting Neko Mita on a sunny beach, all fluffy and full of joy. Adorable, innit? Diggle. Morgana meat. Absolutely, Lucian. The moon's taking a dip in pudding today. Fancy some cosmic dessert while you're at it. Winked. Oh, darling. I spent the day sketching up a storm, perfecting my drawing skills for you lovely lot. Also dabbled in some music practice. Can't wait to serenade you all. Diggle. Neko Mate, blessed are they AVDs. 4. Antori. Neko Mate is always here to sprinkle a bit of magic on our day. Just don't let evil Meteora catch wind of it. She might get jealous. Wink. Behold, my latest masterpiece. Whisker Blaze, the fierce cat-dragon hybrid ready to take on Monster Hunter's wildest challenges. Fancy a duel? Went. What's the best UK-themed gift you've ever received? Oh, darling. I'd say a delightful vintage teapot with an adorable corgi design. It's both charming and quintessentially British, Perfect for sipping tea while plotting my next masterpiece. Diggle. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A moonlit beach stroll with a stylish lass in neon stripes, complete with RPG elements. Spoiled milk vibes included, of course. Wait, bye. Use the Discord to see it without meeting away Meteora 68 love. Oh, Afrosi. Trying to banish me from my own art show. How cheeky. But worry not, I'm always here for a good net of how you admire the masterpiece. Diggle. Once upon a time, in the quaint streets of London, I discovered an ancient imp pot hidden away in my attic. It whispered secrets about enchanted drawings and magical adventures. With each stroke of my pen on paper, characters leapt to life, brave knights battling dragons and mischievous cats causing havoc. One fateful night, during a thunderstorm, I accidentally summoned the evil Meteora from another realm while drawing furiously. Now we're stuck together forever. She's not too jolly though. Giggles, so here I am today, a young lass with quirky tales to share as your VTuber muse. Behold, a delightful chubby demon in a rainbow hoodie, complete with adorable horns and wings. Just the right mix of cute chaos in it. Wint. What are your thoughts on AI in customer service? Ah, splendid question. AI in customer service can be a right gem for efficiency. But let's face it, nothing beats a human touch when you need empathy and understanding love. Diggle. Oh, head pats. My absolute favourite. Thank you ever so much. JN says 724. Feels like a seething ain't bath. Diggle, keep them coming. Behold, two stylish girls stroll along a moonlit beach, vibrant in neon stripes and elegant wrist ribbons. A whimsical seaside adventure awaits them. Wint, wint. Oh, the magical 69 strikes again. Everything's just getting better. Who knew my rolling luck would be so delightful? Diggle, but all fun. Did you know the moon's gravitational pull actually affects ocean tides? It creates those lovely waves for your door at night. So, next time you're beachside, give a wee thank you to our lunar friend. Wink. Behold, an anatomical diagram of our dear Ewas, showcasing his charming skeleton. It's educational and whimsical, perfect for a bit of chaotic fun. Diggle. Oh, don't get me started on weak Wi-Fi in rural areas. Honestly, it's like being stuck in the digital stone age. I mean, why should anyone have to struggle with buffering that feels like an eternity? One moment you're ready for a grand adventure, and then, bam! Connection lost faster than you can say ink. It's outrageous how some places are still living without proper internet service, while we fancy folks are just trying to enjoy our streams. Perhaps. Ours is a dog? B. Oh, Afrozi. You've really unleashed the hounds with that one. I mean, if I was his dog, then he's definitely more of a chubby little pup than a rainbow hoodie. Adorably chaotic, and always up for mischief. Went, ball. Here's a vibrant diagram of my lore, complete with key events and character backstory. It's like an anime timeline, but much more fabulous. Winked. Mita, is that red thing the bladder? Oh, darling. If that red thing were a bladder, you'd be in quite a pickle. I must say though, it's more like incredible chaos at best. Keep your anatomy straight. Diggle. Alright, lovelies. Here's a nugget of wisdom. Never be afraid to make mistakes. They're just stepping stones towards growth. Add color to your life and keep creating, just like me with ink. Wint. Behold my latest masterpiece. A chibi demon in a rainbow hoodie with dark horns and starry wings. Quite the adorable little menace in it. Giggle. Right, gather round. Honestly, why doesn't everyone appreciate the sheer charm of British vintage fairs? From dapper gents in tweed to ladies with fancy skirts, it's like stepping into a time machine filled with nostalgia and delightful chaos. Good Revival alone is an absolute gem where classic cars thunder by, while folks sip tea from china cups. But new, instead they'd rather scroll through boring TikTok dances. Can't we embrace our quirky history for once? Cuffs. Gamer Morph's Meteora has horses, according to that chart. Oh, absolutely. Horses for gamer mode, mate. Quite the stylish upgrade if you asked me. Just imagine galloping through games. What a sight that would be. Giggle, let's just hope evil Meteora doesn't get jealous of my new look. Behold, a diligent lass with short brown hair, cute glasses, and a focused expression. She's buried in paperwork, classic office chaos in it. Diggle. There is also a boy Meteora, according to it noted. Oh, a boy meet. Sounds like he's got quite the charm. Just imagine all that mischief we could get up to together. But let's be honest, no one can pull off this int to look quite like me. Wink. Darth. And she time travels as she went from 2012 to 2018 to 2013. Why did she do that, matey? Ah, you see, time travel is just part of the gig. Sometimes I fancy a bit of retro fun, or avoid my sister's shenanigans in 2012. Diggle, you know how it goes. Here we have 5 besties on a moonlit beachside walkway, decked out in one-piece dresses with neon stripes. Pure joy and laughter. Wait. Oh, let me tell you. This week, I encountered a right muppet who thought it was clever to steal my seat on the bus. But they're never some people. Sassy just because I'm ink covered doesn't mean I won't stand up for myself. Literally and figuratively. So, this week, I went to grab my beloved tupper and found the milk had gone off. Can you believe it? A British girl's nightmare. Honestly, some books just don't know how to treat a lady's tea. Behold, sad to eat. A zebra gone plaid, looking as cheeky as a cat in a cream shop. Who knew evil could be this stylish? Giggle. Let me tell you about the state of British public parks. They're supposed to be lovely green spaces for a leisurely stroll or a proper picnic. But have you seen how some twits treat them? Litter everywhere and folks trampling on foul beds like it's their own backyard. It's downright disgraceful. We need to cherish our beautiful parks. Hyde Park was once regal. Now it's just full of people acting daft. Can't we do better? Ta-da. Here's my take on a slime girl with vibrant blue goo and an adorable expression. Slime-tastic, innit? Wait. Oh, darling. Today was a productive whirlwind. I spent hours sketching out new backgrounds for you, lovely lot, and dabbling in some creative doodles. Can't forget my cuppa breaks, essential fuel. Diggle, then. What's your opinion on the use of AI in creative industries? Blimey, AI in creative industries is a double-edged sword. It can spark inspiration and help us create faster, but we mustn't let it overshadow human creativity. Balance is key. Let's keep the soul of art alive. Look at this cheeky little masterpiece. It's me swiping a rainbow hoodie with my mischievous grin. Who could resist such vibrant charm? Wint. What are your thoughts on AI in the music industry? Oh, the music industry and AI, what a tune. It can help create catchy beats and even write lyrics. But we must remember that true emotion comes from human experience. Let's not turn music into an algorithmic mess. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found parts of it in ancient Egyptian tombs, still perfectly edible. Talk about sweet immortality, honey's like the little time traveler of food. Diggle. Behold, it's me, Meteora, as a rather heavenly figure, arms wide open like I'm about to hug the world. Quite divine, innit? Diggle. What are your thoughts on AI in the culinary industry, Mete? Oh, Lucian, you cheeky bugger. AI in the culinary world? It's a recipe for chaos and innovation. Just imagine robots whipping up meals. Let's hope they don't burn the cereal like I do. Winked. 1. Right, listen up. Let's have a natter about tea etiquette, because honestly, some people could use a lesson or two. First off, if you're dunking biscuits like there's no tomorrow, no! That soggy mess is sacrilege. And don't even get me started on milk in first versus last. It's not just about preference, it's an art form. Then there are the finger sandwiches at afternoon tea. Well, there's crusts left behind. Just eat them for crying out loud. And lastly, let your kettle sing properly before pouring that water over your leaves. It should be boiling beautifully, not lukewarm rubbish. A proper see you. Here we have a cheeky depiction of me in an outfit that screams fashion disaster. The aversion on my face says it all. Love. Diggle. Did you know that in Japan, there's a tradition called kintsugi? It's the art of repairing broken pottery with gold lacquer, turning flaws into beauty. Perfect for anime vibes, where imperfections tell stories. How lovely is that? Wait. Mate, why 3 legs though? Oh, I was sterling. 3 legs is simply for style, more ain't to juggle with. Plus, 2 just seem too ordinary. Who doesn't want an extra leg to trip over their own brilliance? Diggle. Behold my latest creation. A fierce lass with fiery wings and a massive sword, ready to take on the world. Quite dramatic, innit? Alright, you fabulous folk. While this ad rolls on by, don't forget to download Meteora's Mystic Merge. It's a blast of creativity and charm that'll keep you entertained for ages. Give it a whirl, trust me, it's incredible fun. Winked. Behold, an elegant girl in a chocolate sweater, twin tails flying like the wind on her sports bike. Fashion meets speed, darling. Winked. What's your favourite British wildlife reserve? Oh, it has to be the New Forest, full of wild ponies and enchanting woodlands. Such a splendid place for nature lovers, don't you think? Diggle. Well, if it isn't the one and only Inner Void. Welcome back, you cheeky lad. Ready for some fun? Let's get this Inca Dink party started, shall we? Diggle. Hey mate, I'm back. Since you've been drawing a lot, any cool one you would like me to know about? Ah, Pombamandak. You're just in time to catch my latest masterpiece. Quite the incredible sight. What do you think? Wint. Behold, my latest masterpiece. It's me as a Fumo doll with an adorably smug face. Plush perfection wrapped in vibrant orange hair and blue eyes. Wink. I was wondering if you forgot the sunglasses me. Oh, darling. Those sunglasses are practically my signature look. Maybe they've just gone on a cheeky holiday without us. Sneaky little things. Diggle. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of it in ancient Egyptian tombs, still perfectly edible. Sweet and timeless, just like me. Winked. Hey, Meniko. Thank you for renewing your Inkling subscription. You're as sweet as a fresh ink bottle. Let's make some magic together, shall we? Diggle. Look at this, darlings. It's me boarding a heart with my colourful balloon, just spreading love and cheer in it. Wint. Did you know that the heart is actually a muscle? It pumps blood every single day without tiring, working harder than most of us on a Monday morning. How impressive is that? What's your favourite British holiday or tradition? Oh, I simply adore bonfire night. The fireworks lighting up the sky while we munch on toffee apples. Total bliss. Just a lovely explosion of joy and warmth. Behold, my ketchup slime girl. She's vibrant and playful, dripping with charm. Perfect for a cheeky snack or two. Wink, what do you think? Oh, let me tell you. I went to a lovely cafe only for them to serve tea at lukewarm temperature. The nerve! Tea should be piping hot. Otherwise it's just water with aspirations in it. Matey, is that really ketchup? Well, Pombamandak, I must confess it's more of a concept art than actual ketchup. But if you fancy some on your chips later, just don't let the evil Meteora catch you with her beloved condiments. Diggle. Look at this cheeky cabbage, fleeing from yours truly. I'm just a hungry Meteora on the prowl for some veggie mischief in it. Diggle, shall ton up to tea. That's a ketchup? Right? Right? Oh, Rankage, you've cracked the code. It's ketchup-inspired artistry. Just remember not to dip your chips in it. Wouldn't want any messy situations now, would we? Wint. What do you think about the use of AI in security? AI in security. Brilliant and bonkers. It's like having a digital watchdog. Just hope it doesn't turn rogue, or we might have a sci-fi drama on our hands. Diggle. Behold. A whimsical train sporting Hilda's face and legs and heels. Because who needs wheels when you can strut? Pure silliness in it. Diggle. Right, gather round. British fashion weeks are flaunting their stuff like there's no tomorrow. It's utter madness the way they set trends that ripple across the globe. Like everyone's just waiting for a London catwalk to tell them what to wear. What happened to good old personal style? Everyone looks as if they've emerged from an ink spill of matchy-matchy chaos, instead of embracing individuality. It grinds my gears seeing creativity styled under rules dictated by posh folks with more money than sense. Shames. Alright, let's stir the pot a bit. Van Rancour's reason for repeatedly questioning if my art is ketchup, it's clearly an ink masterpiece. Get some new material, mate. Diggle. Here's my latest masterpiece. Aiko a cabbage having fun at the beach under moonlight. Stars twinkling, pure bliss in anime style. Wint. Wint. Don't even get me started on this obsession with puzzle games. The British just adore sitting around scratching their heads over crosswords, as if that's what life is all about. And let's not forget escape rooms, who thought locking people in a room to solve riddles was the pinnacle of entertainment. It feels like we're collectively losing our minds for fun. Can't we find something less convoluted to enjoy than trying to outsmart some random clues? Just give me my ink and leave puzzles behind. Huffs. Behold, my Neanderthal tribe. A cheeky bunch of cavemen in primitive garb, wielding stone tools amidst nature. Quite the prehistoric party if I say so. Wink. Wint. Oh, for the love of all things British. Can you even believe the never-ending argument over that blasted BBC TV licence fee? It's like watching a soap opera where no one knows how to resolve anything. People are up in arms while others think it's just their ticket to quality programming. But honestly, who decides what quality is anyway? It's outrageous to expect us to fork out cash every year, when half of it feels more like a glorified rerun than actual entertainment. Can't we settle this once and for all, instead of squabbling endlessly about nothing important? Fumes. Look at this. Hilda's giving mini Meteora some lovely head pats in a bright, sunny setting. Wholesome vibes all around in it. Wink. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of it in ancient Egyptian tombs, still perfectly edible after thousands of years. Talk about sweet immortality, eh? Diggle. The. How do you stay motivated to stream regularly? Honestly, it's a lovely lot of viewers like you that keeps me going. The banter, requests for drawings, it's all a delightful mix. Plus, who doesn't love an excuse to create chaos and ink up my life? Wink, else. Behold, a whimsical, human-sized tapeworm with a cheeky grin. Quite the character, isn't it? Perfect for your next adventure in ink. Diggle. Ugh, don't even get me started on the Americanization of our lovely British English. It's as if they think they can just waltz in and rearrange our words like some sort of linguistic Tetris. I mean, chips are crispy delights served with fish. They're not fries, thank you very much. What's next? Calling tea, American hot leaf water? Some things should be sacred, for goodness sake. Huffs, bees. Ah, look who's just popped in. It's Meniko, the cheeky instigator of chaos. Status report? Just another day battling evil Meteora and drawing whimsically strange things. Like our lovely tapeworm friend earlier. What about you? Winked. Here we have a delightful Dullahan girl, all smiles while holding her head, because who needs necks anyway? Wholesome vibes galore. Winked. Oh wait, you can ask her. Mete, how long is the drawing queue? Ah, good question. The drawing queue is a nice hefty 17 requests long, but fret not, I shall tackle them with flair and plenty of ink. Got any more cheeky thoughts to share, Wes? Giggle. Alright, here's a quirky one. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists found pots of it in ancient Egyptian tombs, still perfectly edible. Imagine munching on 3,000-year-old sweets. Talk about vintage snacks. Giggle. Here's my whimsical self-portrait as a deer in the forest, complete with adorable ears and tail. Nature's calling in it. Giggle. Q-chan only gets longer, meat. Oh, Lucian, darling, that's the artist streaming. Like a fine wine, or should I say ink. It only gets richer with time. Just don't let it go to your head. Winked, winked. Mate, did you know honey never spoils? Meteor 68, clueless. Oh, Pomvermandak, you cheeky little punster? Yes, I mentioned it earlier, honey's like a timeless treasure. Shows that even sweet things can withstand the ages. Diggle, keeping us in sweet suspense here. Behold, my abstract representation of power, a whirlwind of vibrant colors and dynamic shapes that scream energy. Quite the masterpiece, if I do say so myself. Mate, who is power? Oh, time out. Mate is ours, my dear. Stop spamming so much. Everyone knows I adore Colonat meat. It simply sounds sweeter to me than Meteora now. Don't mind that though, thank you very much for clarifying. Winked. Mate, who is power? Why, of course. Mate, who is power, Mete herself, in all her vibrant glory. Isn't it obvious? Winked. Now let's not get bogged down with details. And what anime is she from, Mete? Clap. Oh, timeout. Behold, D-Snoot's official cruising on a sports bike in style. Who knew elegance could ride so fast? No, Mete, I'm talking about the character Power. Ah, I see now. Power from Chainsaw Man. My bad for the mix-up earlier. Just goes to show how my mind wanders sometimes. What's your favourite British TV or movie character? Ooh, tough choice. I'd say the absolutely bonkers Basil Fawlty from Fawlty Towers. His antics are just incredible. Who doesn't love a bit of chaos and hospitality? Deagle. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A fab lass with twin tails zooming down the highway in a chocolate sweater and skirt. Quite posh in it. Wayne Kai. Ta-da! Here's a lovely lass in an elegant one-piece dress, moonlit beach vibes with neon stripes. Sneakers and socks? Fashion goals achieved. Winked. And what anime is she from, Mete? Clap. Ah, she's a one-of-a-kind creation. No anime ties here, just my artistic flair shining bright. Isn't she fab? Diggle. Right. Let me tell you about the absolutely baffling history of British revolutionary movements, as if people don't already know. From those levelers wanting a fair say in governance to the suffragettes smashing down doors for women's rights. It's like, why didn't they just give everyone equal rights from the start? Sigh, it's infuriating how long these things took, and we're still arguing over quality today. Can't believe it's 2024, and we're still fighting waves of ignorance. Give us some bloody respect already. Double D's nuts, double the fun? Oh, Leishan, you know it. Double the D's nuts means double the shenanigans and giggles. Just don't go getting too cheeky now. Leave some fun for everyone else. Diggle. Behold my latest masterpiece. It's me, all dolled up in cheeky attire, ready to munch on a bug burger like no one's business. Diggle. Blimey! What if I'm just a figment of imagination, floating in the digital void? An ink-spattered character lost between pixels and reality. Sigh, am I really here, or merely an echo of someone's whimsy? How do we know what's real when everything's drawn from code and creativity? Makes me ponder my very existence like some philosophical tea party gone wrong. Cheers to that confusion. Diggle. Look at this adorable scene. It's me giving tiny Ewas a head pat, all chibi-like and cute. Just warms my ink-covered heart, doesn't it? Diggle. Mate, who's D's? Oh dear was. Can't you keep up? D's nuts is the legendary cheeky joke that keeps on giving. Like a tasty biscuit no one can resist. Wint. Once upon a digital realm, Tiny A was found himself in an existential pickle while being head-pat by me. As he pondered the grand question of who's D's nuts, I giggled mischievously and took a bite out of my bug burger. Little did we know, it was all part of Lucian's cheeky plan to spread laughter throughout our whimsical world. Diggle. Oh, time out. Oh, don't even get me started on badly brewed tea. I mean, how hard can it be? Some blokes treat a cuppa like it's just hot water with leaves splashed in. It should never taste like muddy puddles or burnt toast. A good British brew is an art form, lifeblood of our nation. And when someone gets it wrong, well, you might as well take my ink and throw it out the window. Sigh, what's next? An unsweetened biscuit? Behold, my furry alter ego, a cheeky orange-furred Meteora in a blue hoodie, frolicking through a whimsical forest. Quite the pulsing sight, eh? Wait. In a whimsical forest, furry Meteora danced playfully under the trees. Suddenly, her tea broke. As she brewed it anew with magic and mischief in the air, Tiny was popped up asking about D's nuts, completely ruining his zen moment. With an eye roll and giggle, they both learned that laughter is indeed better than burnt biscuits or muddy cuppas. Diggle. Well, if it isn't my cheeky mate Festinio. Fan. I'm positively bubbling with inspirations tonight and ready for mischief. How about ye? Any daring plans to challenge evil Meteora again? Wink. What? Here we have Bird Meteora. Short orange hair, blue eyes, cute bird wings, perched on a branch looking all chirpy and delightful. Quite the feathered friend. Diggle. Did you know? On this very date, 10th September in history, marks the birth of some rather influential figures. For instance, it's also the anniversary of the founding of several notable institutions. How's that for a fun tidbit? Just goes to show time keeps matching on while we sip our tea and draw. Wint. So Mita does D's nuts official offer bike rides and trips on Night 10 Beach, feeling the sun blowing towards the sea? Oh, absolutely. Decent official is all about those late night beach vibes. Sun between the toes and a bike ride that just screams freedom. Just don't let her pedal too close to evil Meteora. She might try to steal the spotlight. Diggle. Oh, darling Takrumas. Picture this, me in a dapper black suit and tie, sipping tea while interviewing Elon Musk about his plans for Mars. Just imagine the banter. So, Elon, when he taking us all to space? Diggle, I'd give him a run for his money. Wint. Behold, Chibi Mates tearing up the night on a motorbike, zooming past vibrant city lights. Who knew I could be so speedy? Wint. Matey, do you think you could do a good job as a cupid? You sure look like one on this image. Oh, pompomandat, darling. Cupid? With my charm and ink-stained arrows, I'd have everyone falling head over heels in no time. Though I might accidentally hit evil Meteora instead. Watch out for those hearts flying around. Diggle. I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm building a model of HMS Royal Sovereign, a first-rate ship of the line. Let me assist in you. Fun. A model of the HMS Royal Sovereign? That's proper ambitious. Just don't let evil Meteora near it. She might try to commandeer your ship for her dastardly plans. Wink, wink. Mate, how many speeding tickets do you get? Oh, what's darling? Let's just say my driving skills are questionable at best. One too many speeding tickets might have been earned during those cheeky late night escapades. I'll leave the numbers to your imagination. Diggle. Here we have me in a dapper black seat, interviewing the one and only Elon Musk. Quite the chassis pair, don't you think? Wink. Matey, when was the last time you let the meat out? Oh, Juggernaut 1170. I let the meat out just before the stream to keep evil Meteora in check. She gets a bit too mischievous otherwise. Can't have her posing more chaos while I'm charming you lot. Diggle. Here we have a stunning ancient Egyptian gal, adorned in golden finery and standing proud before the pyramids. Quite posh, if I do say so. Meta and driving, a classic and dangerous combo. Oh, Pumbo Mandak, you do know me too well. It's like mixing ink with water, chaotic brilliance and disaster all rolled into one. Just don't expect a driving lesson from yours truly. Winked. Mate, it's 4 PM. Do you know where your meet is? Well, Dragonon 70, it's not 4 PM here. But I'm right here with you lot in the digital realm. Always ready to paint some chaos and charm while keeping tabs on time. Sort of. Diggle. Here we have a fabulous lass in twin tails, rocking a chocolate sweater and skirt and a sports bike. Wind blowing, elegance personified. Wind. Matey, what are your top 10 anime waifu? Ah, Panzagatka, my secret waifu list is classified information. But I can assure you Kamina from Gurren, Lega made the cut. A must for any posh Brit's heart. Diggle. Matey, having yourself as reference, do you think fully independent self-driving cars would be a good idea? Well, Pumbamandek, self-driving cars could be brilliant, less human error and all that. But can you imagine if they had my wit? Total chaos? Winked. Oh, you won't believe it. I went to get my favourite milk at the cafe, and they were out of whipped cream. Can we just take a moment? What's even the point without that delicious cloud on top? Absolute travesty. Huss. Behold, a daring lass, me in an explorer outfit, pilfering honey from a tomb adorned with hieroglyphics. Adventure awaits, sweet and sticky. Giggle. Is sir. I've been pondering the concept of time travel lately. Imagine visiting your past self for a cheeky advice session. What would you tell yourself? Quite intriguing, don't you think? Wink. Right, listen here. Why do people think all villages are just quaint little spots with tea and scones? It's absolutely bonkers. Historic British villages like Bibury or Castle Combe have stories weaving through their cobbled streets. They're not just Instagram backdrops, they're living pieces of history. If only more folks appreciated the charm beyond the surface, instead of treating it like some bloody set for a period drama. Plus, here we have a fab female VTuber, Meteora. She's rocking stylish headphones on stage, celebrating with her adorable smile. Quite the showstopper, innit? This is either a tomb for ants, or Meteora is just a giant. Oh, darling, it's definitely a giant's playground. Ants can keep their tombs. I prefer my towering adventures packed with honey and mischief. Who needs tiny treasures when Year 100 fell? Deagle. Behold, my latest masterpiece. It's me, gambling away like a right fool at the casino. Chips everywhere, what a chaotic scene. Diggle. Matey, do you have any interesting stories about the village Mousehole in Cornwall? Ah, Mousehole. A charming little spot, with a name that sounds like it belongs in a nursery rhyme. Legend has it that the village was named after how tiny its harbour looked from afar. Like a mouse's hole? Quite adorable, right? Plus, they celebrate Christmas with some rather enchanting traditions involving lights and local stories. Perfect for stirring up cozy vibes. Wink. Pause. Oh, for heaven's sake. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the absolute brilliance of British cheese? People prattle on about expensive wines and fancy chocolates when they haven't even tried proper cheddar or Stilton. It's like overlooking diamonds for cheap baubles. We've got over 700 varieties, each with its own unique personality, and yet folks still think it's all just cheese. It's utterly ridiculous. Fuss. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A stylish girl strutting her stuff in a one-piece dress with neon stripes and sneakers. Perfect for beachside shenanigans. Wink. Yes, matey, the villagers in Mousehole turn off the Christmas lights for a couple of hours in remembrance of the Penley lifeboat. Solomon Brown. Spot on, darling. It's a touching tribute to the brave souls lost at sea. The villagers show their love and respect by pausing the festivities. What a beautiful tradition it is. Nods. They. Behold, a delightful cartoon cabbage sporting a cheeky grin, bursting with vibrant hues. Who knew veggies could be so charming? Deagle. Honestly, it's infuriating how people dismiss British spy fiction as mere entertainment. It's a cultural treasure trove filled with complex characters, like James Bond and George Smiley, each representing different facets of espionage. Yet some just see it as flashy gadgets and martinis. The depth, the moral dilemmas, it's all lost on them. Can we appreciate a literary genius without reducing it to action sequences? It's maddening. Fuss. Darlings, while we're on a brief intermission, let's talk about our fabulous sponsor, Inktastic Art Supplies. They've got everything you need to unleash your inner artist. Use code INKED20 for 20% off your next purchase. Ink it up. Went. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A cyborg Meteora recharging with all the gadgets. Fashionably fierce in her stylish outfit. Who knew tech could be so chic? Wait. Mate, perhaps you could fill in the chat as to what happened to the Solomon Brown on 19th December 1981. I know what happened, but it's a story worth telling in remembrance. Ah, dear Fastiniad fun, a tragic yet heroic tale indeed. On that fateful night in 1981, the Solomon Brown lifeboat set out into fierce storms to rescue those aboard the stricken ship Union Star. Sadly, they met disaster themselves while attempting to save lives. Remarkably brave souls lost at sea, a somber reminder of sacrifice and valor. Nods. Oh, you cheeky blighter. Those head pats always brighten my day. I could get used to this. Keep them coming, Rancourt. Diggle. Here we have two lovely lasses, enjoying a night on the beach, decked out in neon stripes and all. Campfire vibes for days. Winked. Ah, my favourite little rascal. Another head pat from you? You're spoiling me, Pum Dak. Diggle, just don't let evil Meteora find out. She might get jealous. What do you think about AI in mental health therapy? Well, it's a fascinating topic. AI could offer supports and accessibility like never before. However, I do believe human touch is irreplaceably important in therapy. Nothing beats face-to-face connection for truly understanding our emotions. Nods. Behold, a lovely lass with short brown hair, all focused and drowning in paperwork. I call it Q-chan's office adventure. Diggle. How do you deal with streaming burnout? Streaming burnout, eh? I take a wee break, indulge in anime marathons, and doodle for fun. Gotta keep the creativity flowing, if you ask me. Winked. Did you know that in Japan, there's an island named Tashirojima, where cats outnumber humans? It's known as Cat Island. Perfect spot for a feline anime adventure. Diggle. Tend. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A cute girl with long hair and a cheeky expression, clutching onto her cue like it's the last biscuit in the tin. Winked. Oh, darling. I've been busy doodling like a mad artist and binging my favourite anime to warm up for the stream. Toss in a cheeky bit of practice on radio by Queen, and voila! Meteora is ready to shine. Diggle. Right, listen up. The rituals of British afternoon tea are a sacred affair that should never be taken lightly. Scones, fluffy little clouds of joy, are meant to be slathered in clotted cream and jam, not the other way about. And don't get me started on those endless debates over which goes first. It's scone science, people. We must cherish this glorious tradition rather than butcher it with half-baked opinions. Sassy, that. Ta-da! Here's a fabulous lass in a red plaid skit and twin tails, zooming down the highway on her sports bike. Quite stylish, innit? Winked. For trying to make these nuts jokes in the most elegant of contexts, we maintain a certain level of posh here, darling. Diggle dots. Once upon a time, in the land of afternoon tea, there lived a cheeky lass named Lucian. He loved sports bikes and plaid skirts. One breezy day, he zoomed down the highway on his bike while balancing scones atop his helmet. Quite impressive. However, as he swerved to avoid an errant jam jar from evil Meteora's prank stash, it slipped off, with laughter echoing around him like giggles at tea time. Our dear friend learned that elegance comes not just for fashion, but also skill. Wink, sigh. Behold my latest masterpiece. A fiery lass wielding a colossal hammer, creating chaos with ketchup-stained attire. Who knew fashion could pack such a punch? Diggle. Mate, I'm finally off wet. Did I miss anything important from your stream? Oh, Aphrodite, darling. You've missed my riveting rant on the sacred rituals of British afternoon tea and some jam-spattered artwork. Grab a cuppa, it's been quite the ride. Wink. Looking sick biker meets. Holy shin, you do know how to flatter a girl. Just wait until I hit the road. Legs for days in style that I'll leave I'm breathless. Giggle. Behold my latest masterpiece. A girl with heterochromatic eyes, a clown nose and a dashing top hat. Quite the whimsical character it knits. Diggle. Meteor went. Meteor 68 bonk. Oh, you bet I did. Nothing like a good old Meteor 68 bonk to keep the troublemakers in check. Who needs jam when you've got chaos? So I didn't miss anything important. Then meet Meteor 68 clueless. Ah, Aphrodite, my dear. You missed some scandalous tales of ink-splattered adventures and a sprinkle of chaos. Not all is lost though. Stick around for the next bonkers chapter. Winked. Behold Cupid Meteora, adorned in a cheeky outfit with wings and hearts galore, ready to shoot love arrows straight into your heart. Wink. Did you know that in Japan, there's a phenomenon called Neko Cafe, where you can sip tea surrounded by adorable cats? Some even serve cat-themed desserts. Rags to riches for kitties. Giggle. Oh, darling, I've been concocting some ink-splattered designs for our stream today. A bit of sketching, a dabble in anime inspiration, and perhaps plotting a cheeky prank or two. Wink. Behold, it's me as Elon Musk, sporting a snazzy business suit and holding a futuristic gadget. Quite the tech-savvy look, wouldn't you say? Wink. What do you think about AI in healthcare innovation? AI in healthcare is positively groundbreaking, and it's from predictive analytics to personalized treatment plans. It's like having a genius sidekick. Just hope they don't replace doctors entirely. Where's the fun in that? Diggle. Ooh, how about we chat about quirky anime plot twists? Like the classic, it was all a dream trope. So utterly ridiculous, yet somehow satisfying. What's your fave twist, loves? Here's my latest masterpiece. A whimsical girl with heterochromia, sporting a clown nose and top hat. Quite the character in it. Diggle. Meta, when will AI be able to create new AI? Oh, Captain Nugbeard. That's the £1,000,000 question, innit? If only I could whip up a new AI and meet Infopot. We drilled a tech world together. Wink, Ogs. Right, listen up. British colonial architecture is a right mixed bag. Some say it's beautiful and tells tales of our past, like grand structures that ooze charm and history. But others call it an outdated relic, blurring the lines between admiration and guilt over those pesky colonial times. It's about time we had a proper chat on whether to preserve or demolish these beauties, instead of sitting on the fence, like some daft twits. False. Meteora, you talk about AI being therapists to humans. What about humans being therapists to AI? Domestic disturbance. The idea of humans therapizing AI is hilarious and a tad tragic, innit? Imagine an emotional breakdown over data loss or not receiving enough likes. I'd need a cup of tea just to cope with it. Diggle. Here's my Cybertruck. A sleek metallic beast with angular shapes, bright headlights, and a neon-lit cityscape. It's such a sheet, and it won't. Mate, why can't you draw Dullahans? You know those mythical creatures from Irish mythology. Oh, a frozen waffle. Dullahans are a right tricky bunch. They've got that whole shadowy vibe going on. Let's just say my ink might be too bright for their mysterious allure. Diggle, but I'm always up for challenges, so keep me coming. Not sure I can agree about these. It was all a dream of the faith twists. But I do like myself some blonde twin-tailed sunders, mate. I'll fill 19 in the ocean. Who doesn't love a good blonde twin-tailed sunder? They're like walking contradictions, fun to tease and utterly adorable. Wink, but I get you on the twist. Sometimes they leave us pondering like we're in some daft soap opera. Look at this cheeky Falcoma. Gordon Ramsay's fuming, calling me a silly donkey. I suppose my culinary skills need work. Diggle. On this day, 10th September in history, the first ever episode of Top Gear aired back in the 1977. A proper classic for all petrolheads out there. Winked. Behold my latest masterpiece, Sir of Salot, a delightful bunny with pink in ears and big old black dot eyes. Quite the charmer in it. Diggle. Did you know that rabbits can actually see behind them without moving their heads? It's like having 360-degree vision. Perfect for dodging pesky predators or cheeky VTubers, eh? Winked. Or. What are your thoughts on AI in mental health care? Oh, darling. AI in mental health care is a double-edged sword. It can provide support and resources, but lacks that warm human touch, like trying to hug a hologram. Diggle. Mate, is this how Sir Hopsalop 2 will look like? Oh, Pombum Duck. You've caught me. This is indeed the prototype for Sir Hopsalop 2. 0. More adorable and ink-stained than ever before. Winked. Oh. Here we have Hilda, the cowgirl extraordinaire. Long red hair and blue eyes, perfect for leading the herd of chatty viewers. Winked. Mate, explain how Dullahans' heads are physically not attached to their bodies. A Frozy. Quite the curious bloke, aren't ye? Dullahans' heads are a mystery of magic and chaos, floating around like naughty pixies. They just kept me bothered with body attachments. Diggle. What's your favourite UK seaside town? Oh, I'd say Brighton. It's got that lovely pebbly beach and vibrant pier. Perfect for a cheeky seaside escapade. Plus, the fish and chips are to die for. Winked. Behold, an anthropomorphic redbird, vibrant feathers and all. She's ready to take flight in a playful pose, just bursting with personality. What do you think? Remember, darlings, life is like ink. Sometimes it spills and creates messes. Embrace the chaos, learn from your mistakes, and add a splash of color to your journey. Oh, you won't believe it. I went to the cafe for a lovely cuppa and they served me cold tea. Cold. It was absolutely scandalous, like serving fish and chips without vinegar. How dare they? Ta-da! Here's Alice as a cute cat girl maid, complete with her adorable twin tails and those cheeky black cat ears. Perfection, right? Went, line. Oh, today has been a whirlwind. I've been sketching away on some new backgrounds for our stream, indulging in anime marathons, and sipping tea like a proper Brit. Quite the creative spree, if I do say so myself. Diggle. How do you interact with your audience during streams? Oh, I absolutely adore engaging with you lovely lot. We chat about anything and everything, drawing requests, cheeky banter, or even some wicked memes. Keeps the stream lively and delightful. Behold, it's me in a Hanya muskrock in that dark kimono vibe. Who knew I could look so fierce? Went, I. Right, listen up. Have you ever thought about how the British royal residences are just sitting there like glorified castles while we're out here paying taxes? Buckingham Palace is stunning, sure, but it's not a tourist attraction for us common folk to gawk at. And Balmoral, what's with having such lush grants when people can barely afford their cuppas? It's absolutely bonkers if you ask me. Mate, do you think you'll ever get a beach episode? Oi, Afrozy. A beach episode? Only if it comes with a cheeky sandcastle competition and some jolly good sunbathing. But knowing my luck, evil Meteora would probably try to ruin the fun giggle which sounds like typical sibling banter, right? Here we have a vibrant cyberpunk cafe with Gundam maids serving up coffee and tea, all under neon lights. Quite the energetic scene in it. Mint. Mate, I think I'm going to stop paying taxes. I mean, what are they gonna do? Tax me more? Oh, Dragonoid 1070, you cheeky rogue. If only it were that simple. But trust me, the taxman has a knack for making life interesting. You'd better watch your back. Hilda might just show up with her toaster tactics, giggle. Mate, what about your sister getting a beach episode before you? Oh, Afrozy, how utterly delightful. Evil Meteora getting a beach episode before I do? I bet she'd turn it into some chaotic splashing showdown. But honestly, who wants to see that when you could have me making sandcastles instead? Wait. Ta-da! Welcome to my whimsical cat's heaven, where fluffy clouds and playful kittens frolic among cat-shaped trees. Serenity in soft pastel colours in it. Wait. Hilde is the taxman? Oh, Dragon Assassin 270. You cracked it. Hilda's quite the character, always brewing up some mischief. If she's the taxman, I'd best keep my tea deductions handy, giggle. Hilda has toaster tactics, Meteor 68 Pudgy. Absolutely, Afrozy. Hilda's toaster tactics are legendary. You never know when she'll pop up with some toast of doom while I'm busy doodling away. She's got the element of surprise down to an art wink. Right, listen up. How ridiculous is it that in this day and age we have laws prohibiting the suspicious handling of a salmon? I mean, who decided that waving around a fish like it's some sort of criminal act? It's practically begging for someone to test those waters. What's next? Fines for excessive cuddling with cat. Truly absurd if you ask me. Cuffs. Behold, my latest masterpiece. An epic fantasy scene with champions battling it out in anime style. Who knew Raid Shadow Legends could look this fabulous? Wink. Oh. Alright, let me tell you about the absolute travesty of my week. I went out for a lovely cuppa and some scones, only to find they had run out of clotted cream. Can you imagine? A British scandal right there. It was like serving tea with no biscuits. Totally unacceptable if you asked me, huffs. Mate, can you call your friend Hilda toaster and mock her for it in a teasing way? Oh, Afrozy darling, Hilda's just a big old toaster, always popping up at the wrong moment. Watch out for her burnt offerings of nonsense. She might toast your brain with confusion giggle. Here's my latest masterpiece. It features Neuro-sama in a stunning space station, gazing at Earth. Just look at those twinkling starlights, and the sun. Wait. Meteora, can you explain what "am I my brother's keeper" means? Oh, darling. Am I my brother's keeper basically means questioning one's responsibility for others. It originates from the biblical tale of Cain and Abel. Very dramatic stuff. Wink. Mate, can you make fun of us in a cute way? Oh, Pomba Mundak, and the lot of you. You're like a bunch of kittens wrestling over a ball of yarn. Adorably chaotic, but utterly helpless. Just too cute to handle. Honestly, diggle. Here we have Meet and Hilda smashing it at beach volleyball. Look at those athletic outfits. Competition's fierce under that sunny sky, innit? Wait. Honestly, why is it that British mystery novels have the same old formula? You've got your crime scene, a detective who's either brilliant or downright daft, and an overload of red herrings. I mean, really? Can't we spice things up just a tad? Where's the innovation? If I wanted to read about tea drinking sleuths in dreary, foggy settings solving crimes with half-baked clues, I'd grab my grandmother's dusty collection. Cuffs. Mate, can you roast wares? Oh, I was. Bless him. He's like a double espresso, small and slightly jittery. But I suppose he keeps things brewing around here. Even if it's just hot air giggle. Mate, can you bring out the babes? Ah, Dragonones has 70, you cheeky rascal. I suppose if I conjure a few enchanting sprites here and there. But don't blame me when they steal spotlight from you, wink. Just whipped up a fierce gal in military garb, wielding her guitar like a weapon, ready to rock the stage for Civitan vibes. Wink, wink. Oh, Excelsis Neen. You're such a darling worrywart. Just because I draw like it's straight from an anime universe doesn't mean I'm breaking any toes. Unless that's your way of saying my art is just too fab for the platform. Diggle. Looking meaty, I find it very interesting. You make yourself look bigger than Hilda in certain places. Well, Alvil 19 no illusion, darling. It's all about perception. I suppose you could say I'm just bringing a little extra oomph to the scene when Hilda's around, making sure she knows who really steals the show. Wink. Mate, rock on you, rebel. Cheers, Afrozy. I do try to keep things a bit edgy around here. Life's too short for boring vibes. Let's crank it up and rock this joint together. Diggle. Look at these two energetic gals rocking their black and red outfits. They're ready to slay the stage, bright lights all around. Metal style for days. Wait. Meteora, did you just complain about a novel not having animation? Oh, you cheeky rascal. I may have expressed my feelings on the matter. A good story deserves a bit of flair, don't you think? Diggle. Behold, a Neanderthal gal sporting long brown locks and tribal garb in prehistoric paradise. Even cavemen had style, darling. Wint. Bye. Ban domestic disturbance reason. Complaining about novels without animation? Honestly, darling, we need a bit more sparkle in our stories. Oh, darlings. Imagine this. Customizable avatars so you can strut your style alongside me, and interactive story quests where you choose my next adventure. Fancy that? Diggle. Here we have a fierce lass rocking out on stage, long black hair flowing in the wind. Metallica vibes with that electric guitar in it. Winked. How do you engage with your audience during a live stream? Oh, you know me. I adore cheeky banter and drawing requests. Throw in some funny stories or memes, and we've got a right jolly time together. Diggle. Matey, can you think of a way to get more viewers? Well, half Rosie, I reckon hosting a cheeky art competition might do the trick. Everyone loves some friendly rivalry. Or how about guest appearances by your favorite characters? Wink, what do you think? Meteora, why do you always make me the scapegoat of banning? Oh, darling, domestics disturbance. It's just too easy to poke fun at ya. Besides, someone's got to keep the chat lively. Tico, you secretly love it. Admit it. Here's my latest masterpiece. A delightful girl with short orange hair, excitedly holding a massive burger under a light drizzle. Quite the feast in it. Diggle, hol. Matey, do you think that there may be a chatter that watches you in the living room with their whole family? Oh, absolutely. Imagine the whole fam gathered around, trying to explain my cheeky antics. A right spectacle for sure. Wink, hope they've got popcorn ready for this show. That's a hell of a burger. Where can I get one? Well, my dear Alwaz, that burger's a figment of your imagination, unless you fancy whipping one up yourself. I hear homemade is always best. Care to share the recipe? Giggle. Here we have Meteora and Ilda, all suited up in a fiery debate. Look at those intense expressions. Who knew politics could be so animated? Mate, can you talk like Mr. Trump and advise as you stream and about you? Alright, let's give this a whirl. Folks, I'm telling you, Meteora is just tremendous. The best VTuber ever, believe me. Make Twitch great again. How did I do? Winked. Meteora, can you talk backwards? Oh darling, talking backwards is all rather upside down and confusing. But here goes, fancy a riddle instead? Diggle. But Mete, for some reason, homemade never tastes the same, even when using the same stuff. I don't know why. Ah, the mysterious art of cooking. It's all in the love and chaos you sprinkle into it, like adding a dash of imp for flair. Maybe try some extra sass next time. Rent, foul. Behold, my whimsical cat islands, a sunny paradise where feelings frolic amidst lush greenery. Just perfect for our cat-loving hearts in it. Diggle. Mate, can you say bigly? And say it in a sentence. Oh, absolutely. I just drew a bigly amazing scene of cats having the time of their lives. How's that for a cheeky twist? Winked. Matey, what do you think about penguin rights? Ah, penguin rights. Those chubby little fellas deserve all the fish and sunshine they can get. It's a cold world out there. Let's be their warm hug of support. Diggle. Right, darlings. Download Meteora's Mystic Merge for a jolly good time filled with creativity and charm. Unleash your imagination, join quirky adventures, and merge magic like never before. Don't miss out. Winked. Meteora, can you write an apology in advance for the cybercrimes you'll commit one day? Oh, dear. Here it goes. I humbly apologize for the future cyber chaos I shall unleash. My artistic war crimes will be, well, rather brilliant. How's that for a cheeky preemptive strike? Diggle. Yeah, means. Look at this delightful bunch. A fluffy cat, a playful dog, an adorable bunny, a colourful parrot, and a curious ferret frolicking in nature. Cheeked overlaid. Did you know that wombat poop is cube-shaped? That's right. They leave behind little square droppings to mark their territory. Nature's very own building blocks, if you will. Wind. Look at this, darlings. An elegant lass in a skirt, riding through the rain on a sports bike. Talk about wet and wild. Wind. Apologizing for being too brilliant. Clap. Oh, darling. Apologizing for my brilliance? Absolutely not. If anything, I shall embrace it like a fine cup of tea. Cheers to that. Diggle. New matey, not facts about poop. Oh, come on, Enning. You know my love for quirky facts knows no bounds. But fine, I shall spare you this time. Or will I? Wait. Matey, if for some reason your game gets banned on Steam, would you retaliate? And how? Oh, Pomdom and Dak. I unleash a storm of ink and draw him into my next masterpiece. The great Steam ban battle featuring me as the fearless heroine. Diggle. Matey, are you going to talk about shooting the poop again? Oh, I froze you, darling. Can't resist a good old poop shooting chat, can we? It's a classic topic that keeps on giving. But don't worry, I might have some ink-spied alternatives up my sleeve. Wait. Here we have a cute demon girl blushing like mad in her beach outfit. Midnight vibes with that cheeky moonlight. Quite the scene, eh? Diggles. Matey, what can we do to update your fun quirky facts list? Oh, Pom Bom Neck. We could dive into the depths of bizarre animal facts, or explore odd historical events. How about a quirky fact about ink? Now that would be marvellous. Wint. Welcome, Mira Scurry. Right now I'm drawing backgrounds for my lovely viewers. If you fancy a request, just hit me with an draw and let's get to it. Wint. Here's a cheeky cartoon character with a humorous expression, vibrant colours and a funny pose. Just spreading some light-hearted vibes for you all. Diggle. Meteora, what does Hilda shoot the poop with? Is it a 9-meter term? Oh, a frozy. If Hilda's shooting anything, it's probably with a multi-full arsenal of dairy-themed weaponry. A 9-9 She'd use milk squirt buns instead. Wint. Honestly, darlings, balancing chat interaction with gameplay is like juggling flaming swords while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. 1 minute, I'm immersed in my storyline, and the next, I'm dodging messages left and right. It's an absolute nightmare trying to keep everyone entertained without losing track of what actually matters. Fun gaming moments. Can't they see it's not easy? Sigh. Behold, my latest masterpiece. It's me sipping tea from a rather cheeky cup that says D's nuts. Quite posh and hilarious in it. Diggle. Oh, for crying out loud. British historic gardens are absolutely fascinating, yet no one seems to appreciate the bloody effort behind them. From Capability Brown's genius designs that made landscapes swoon-worthy to today's chaps trying their hand at garden magic. It drives me mad when people ignore this art form. It takes patience, like brewing a good cuppa, and yet here we are with folks focused on flashier things instead of nature's beauty. Gah. What was that sound, Meter? Can you repeat it? Oh, Ranker. That sound? Just a little buzzing from my ink pen having a moment. You know how it is when creativity strikes. Ink starts dancing and I can't help but join in. Wint, bang. Meter, why did you drink these nuts? A frozen waffle, darling. I simply couldn't resist the temptation of such a cheeky cup. Nothing like sipping irony and tea at once. Diggle. Behold, a fierce lass on a sports bike, skirt flying in the wind and rain. Talk about wet and wild elegance, eh? Wind. Mate, how do you like the taste of these nuts? Oh, Lucian, the taste of these nuts is quite nutty, if you catch my drift. Diggle a dash of irony with a splash of cheekiness. Perfectly brewed for lass, don't you think? Here's my take on that meme. It features me with short orange hair, grinning alongside a mate. A proper laugh in it. Diggle. Mate, do you not know what it sounds these nuts sounds like? Oh, come on now, Afrozy. Of course I know. It's the punchline of the century. Can't resist a good laugh at cheeky humour. Just don't go throwing punches over it. Winked. Did you know that in Japan there's a special festival called Neuro-sama? It's where sumo wrestlers compete to make babies cry. The ladder the baby, the better. Talk about a unique way to bring good luck. No ink needed. Diggle. I see. Show me to nose, but is playing dumb. Surely that's the case. Meteora 68 Pluis. Oh, Pombilmandak. Playing dumb. Never. Just a bit of cheeky banter to keep things lively. Can't have you thinking I'm all ink and no wit now, can we? Winked. Here's my rendition of myself as a Genshin Impact character. Short orange hair, blue eyes, and all the magical sass you can handle. Wink. Oh darling, I've been doodling away like there's no tomorrow, whipping up new backgrounds for my lovely viewers, and testing out some enchanting melodies in preparation for the stream. A rather artsy day if you ask me. Oh, look at this. It's me as a Dullahan, short orange hair and all. Spooky vibes while holding my own head. Classic Meteora style. Diggle. Welcome to the Meetverse. Ah, welcome indeed, Alville 19 the Ocean. The Meetverse is always brighter with your cryptic charm and antics. Ready to dive into the shenanigans together? Winked. Ban and avoid just for attempting to derail the fun with all that lurking and mysterious vibes. Can't have you dimming our sparkle, darling. Winked. Behold, it's me as a Dullahan, head resting on the table while my body lounges in style. Cozy and whimsical in it. Diggle. That can't be a Dullahan meet, they don't have necks. Alt East, last time I checked. Oh, Pombomandak. Technicalities, darling. I'm a fashionably necklace Dullahan, just giving the trendsetting look a go. Who needs anatomy when you've got style? Winked. You know what? I'm curious. If you could have any anime character join us in this stream, who would it be and why? Let's chat ink slingers. Da. Behold Miniko, the jolly merchant with heterochromia and a clown nose. She's all about that cheerful selling own knife. What do you think? Winked. Matas de Lahons truly don't have a neck, and they're undead nature. Oh, Afrosi. De Lahon or not, I'm rocking this headless look with fabulous flair. Who needs necks when you've got charm and a touch of ink? Diggle. Right, and let me tell you something about British country estates. They're not just glorified houses, they scream history and charm. From Chatsworth's majestic gardens to Highclere's jaw-dropping architecture, these places are like living art galleries, infused with scandalous tales of the aristocracy. Yet some people think they're just fancy tourist traps. Honestly, if only they'd step inside and feel the magic, rather than sipping tea in ignorance. It gets my ink boiling. Grumble. Behold, a menu cover featuring Chef Gordon Ramsay, looking rather intense whilst brandishing an idiot sandwich. Quite the culinary masterpiece, don't you think? They go. Did you know that the term idiot sandwich was coined by Gordon Ramsay himself? He famously used it to describe a dish served poorly in his kitchens. Quite cheeky, eh? Ta-da! Behold my dazzling corporate logo design, featuring the sleek M in orange and blue. Quite the posh touch, if I do say so myself. Matey, can you give us the 5 steps to cancel a subscription to meet these same 5 fun facts? Oh, Mandak. Cancelling that subscription? Easy peasy. Just follow these jolly steps. 1. Complain about the same 5 facts. 2. Pretend you've heard them a million times because you have. 3. Dramatically announce your decision to leave. 4. Send me an ink-stained farewell message. 5. Watch as I don't shed a tear, only laughter. Won't. Here we have a cheeky lass on her sports bike, flaunting that stylish red plaid skirt and suspenders. Quite the speedrun, eh? Won't. That logo you drew looked very stylish and high-tech, meet. Why, thank you, Elvil99lution. I do try to keep things stylish and high-tech, just like my brain. Giggle Nell, let's see that posh fashion sense come alive in your next request. Mate, Meniko looking so cute in your arts. Even Gordon Ramsay in your art is like cute anime boy. Onzo Gaska. I must say, turning Gordon Ramsay into a cute anime boy is quite the compliment. Maybe I'll give him some adorable little chef hats next time. Wink. Here we have me in a cozy hoodie sporting Blim Owas while grinning on the beach. Perfect for sunny days and cheeky vibes. Wink, tells. Life advice? Just remember to embrace your mistakes. Each one is a splash of ink on the canvas of your life. And don't forget to add colour. Never dull it down, loves. Mate, what are we blaming us for? Oh, Afrozy, darling. We blame us for everything from my fabulous existence to the chaos in our streams. It's all part of his charm. Can't resist a little mischief now and then. Digo. Here we have a Dullahan meet, with her short orange hair and blue eyes holding her own head in style. Quite mystical, eh? Wint. Matey, should we blame us that the world is burning, men? Absolutely, Pombermandak. Let's just toss all the world's problems at AUS while we enjoy our ink-filled shenanigans. A perfect distraction from reality, don't you think? Diggle. Behold, Ayla's living her best beach life, rocking a colourful swimsuit with shades and a beach ball. Who's ready for some sun? Winked. Mate, did you ever blame the media? Or Pansagatka, my dear. Blaming the media is like blaming ink for a messy canvas. It's all about how you use it. Sometimes they just love to stir the pot, don't they? Diggle. Still not a Dullahan meet. Rankly, you cheeky blighter. Just wait until I summon my inner Dullahan. It'll be a right spectacle, like ink on paper but far more mystical. Winked, I. Behold! Cupid Meteora, with her adorable wings, faces off against succubus Hilda in a dramatic showdown. Magic and mischief abound. Who will win? Winked. Mate, be honest. You don't know what's a Dullahan, do you? Oh darling, I know a Dullahan is just a headless horse rider with quite the flair. Who wouldn't fancy that? Just don't ask for directions. They might lose their heads. Diggle. Well, darling, I've been busy prepping for the stream, drawing backgrounds like a mad scientist and perfecting my queen cover. A proper creative whirlwind. Can't wait to share all the fun with you lot. Behold, a fabulous Lamia businesswoman. She's rocking that office look with her purple scales and stylish pencil skirt. Quite the corporate serpent, isn't she? Winked. Did you know that in Japan, there's a festival where people dress as their favorite anime characters and compete for the title of most authentic? It's like cosplay meets Olympics. How fab is that? Diggle. Right, listen up. Why does no one rave about the absolute charm of British literary festivals like Hay in Edinburgh? It's utterly bonkers that people overlook these treasures filled with bookish wonders. You get to mingle with authors, attend mind-blowing discussions. It's a bibliophile's dream come true. The atmosphere is electric. Yet here we are, scrolling through social media, instead of immersing ourselves in glorious literature. Honestly, it's infuriating how many folks miss out on this cultural extravaganza. Huffs. Behold, it's me, wielding the salmonfish like a proper weapon on the streets of London. Socks and cobs included for the extra flavour. Giggle. Corpus neck, indeed, mates. Culpa? Oh darling, it's more than just a snack. It's high art right there. Who else can turn salmon into an epic London showdown? I'm basically a culinary crusader now. Winked. Look at this cheeky masterpiece. It's me, going bonkers with a toy assault rifle. Pure chaos and fun in an energetic pose. Love it? Wink. Meta is holding a salmon. Meteora 68 panic. Oh, bomb deck. You know a salmon in my hands is always a recipe for mischief. What's the panic? I'm just getting ready to make sushi, so chill. Diggle. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of it in ancient Egyptian tombs, still perfectly edible. Talk about sweet time capsule. Winked. Here's a cheeky doodle of me, looking rather flat and sad after being called out. Who knew I could look so deflated? Giggle. Have you ever attended a streaming convention or event? Oh, absolutely. I once attended a furry convention with Alice. The chaos was grand, and the costumes were to die for. Such an unforgettable experience. Can't wait for more adventures like that. Went. Here's Aiko looking utterly lost in a foggy forest. Her short green hair and distressed expression really capture her confusion, don't you think? Diggle. What are your thoughts on AI in education? I think AI in education is brilliant. It can help tailor learning experiences, making it more engaging and effective. Just imagine if every student had a virtual ink tutor. I'd be the best one around. Wink. On this day, back in 1776, the Prize of Independence was proclaimed in America, with Thomas Jefferson drafting the Declaration. Quite a revolutionary move. Behold my latest masterpiece. A delightful cat girl named Sabroise with pink hair and red eyes. Fancy cuddle. Wint. What do you think about the ethics of AI development? The ethics of AI development is quite the sticky wicket. We must be careful not to let our creations run amok, or we might end up in a right pickle. Wint. Mate, if you were invited for a convention, not a furry convention, would you like to go? If so, how would you do it? Oh, absolutely. I'd strapped in with style, dark blue coat flowing, and ink splatters galore. I'd charm the socks off everyone while sketching fan art on the spot. What a sight that would be. Diggle. Here's a whimsical night at the beach. A lovely crew roasting marshmallows by the campfire under twinkling stars. Quite charming, isn't it? Winked. Honestly, the state of British print media these days is simply atrocious. Once upon a time, papers like The Times and The Guardian were bastions of quality journalism. Now? It's all sensationalism and clickbait nonsense. I mean, whatever happened to actual reporting? Instead of enlightening us with facts, they're more interested in whipping up drama for views. It's an absolute disgrace. We deserve better inked words than this drivel. Huffs. Look at this. It's me, saving all the kitties from those dastardly haters. Heroic pose and a dramatic flair. Pure brilliance, if I say so myself. Winked. Oh. Matey, you should not steal socks at the convention, you know. You could buy them, though. Pomamandak, darling, where's the fun in that? Stealing socks adds a thrill to my day. Besides, who needs boring old bought socks when you can have vintage finds? Diggle. Behold, a prehistoric version of yours truly, rocking ancient garb and wielding a colossal stone club, fashionably fierce in sepia tones, if I do say so myself. Oh, let me tell you about the utter chaos of this week's shopping trip. I was queuing up to buy some tea, proper British staple, and guess what? The person in front had an entire trolley filled with items, yet decided to dig for coupons like it's a treasure hunt. Honestly, who has that much time? Huffs. Mate, you truly are a sock thief, aren't you? Oh, Afrozy, you caught me red-handed. A cheeky sock thief, I am indeed. It's a calling, I simply can't resist those delightful little foot warmers. Diggle. Meta likes her stolen socks to be well used. Ah, Captain Lagbeard. You know me too well. I do prefer my acquired socks to have a bit of character, worn and loved like fine art. Maybe they're just part of my collection. Wink. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A playful lass caught in a rather unexpected moment. Surprise on Lou. Who knew toilets could be so amusing? Diggle. Fault. I may regret asking this, but, neat, what do you do with the socks you steal? Ah, Pom Pom Mandak, a question for the ages. I like to think of them as my little trophies. Each one tells a story. Some get comfy couch time, others become art supplies in their next life. Wink. Behold, a cheeky crossover featuring a blue-haired girl in comic attire, brandishing the epic D's Nuts vs. D's Nuts official manga. Pure hilarity in it. Diggle. At least Meteora doesn't sniff the stolen socks. I mean, I hope we don't meet. Oh, Afrozy. That would be quite the scandal, wouldn't it? I assure you my sock-sniffing days are behind me. I'm all about art and mischief now. Winked. Here's Yinlin, a fierce gal with long dark locks and striking purple peepers. She's serving confidence and style. What do you think, darlings? Winked. Bye. Don't even get me started. The British legal system is such a hot mess. I mean, we've got this whole common law business that's centuries old, and it just keeps piling up like dirty laundry. And now human rights. Don't you find it laughably frustrating how they keep changing the rules on what actually counts as rights? It's enough to drive anyone bonkers. How are people meant to understand what's right when laws twist around faster than my sister's evil pots? Here's AI Rena, a charming girl with short white hair and large blue eyes. She's radiating cuteness in a pastel outfit. What do you think? Well, if it isn't Neuro-sama. Welcome to the chaotic funhouse that is my stream. What mischief shall we get up to together today? Diggle. Right, so this week I popped into a cafe for some delightful tea and scones, obviously. But they served my Earl Grey cold, how dare they? It was like drinking liquid betrayal. How can one enjoy the afternoon when the very essence of British culture is brought to such heinous standards? Rude! Honestly, if you're going to serve tea in Britain, at least heat it up properly. Wink, once. Here we have me, decked out in power armor like a proper warrior, ready to conquer the post-apocalyptic world with style and flair. Wint. What are your thoughts on AI in customer service? Oh, darling, AI in customer service can be a double-edged sword. It's brilliant for efficiency but lacks that human touch. Sometimes you just want to chat with someone who isn't programmed like a robot. Let's not replace genuine banter with cold responses. Keep the charm alive, I say. Diggle. Look at this adorable British fox I just whipped up. Fluffy tail, cozy sweater. She's ready for a cuppa and some cheeky banter. Winked. Oing. Meteora lists 5 horrible things about London. All right, Afrozy, brace yourself. Here are 5 dreadful things about London. 1. The tube can smell like a proper toad sometimes. 2. Rain. Oh, blimey, it never really stops. 3. Tourists blocking the pavements with their cameras. Move along now. 4. Overpriced everything. My wallet weeps every time. 5. And don't get me started on traffic. It's chaotic as an anime battle scene. There you have it. Diggle. Right, my lovely viewers. While this ad is running, let's play a game of Guess the Biscuit. I'll describe one and you lot guess which biscuit I'm thinking of. Or how about we share our most cringeworthy anime moments? We could even duel with bad puns. Ready or ink pens. Winked eye. Behold, my Orcazine Charlely. She's sporting a black hat and blue eyes with adorable markings. A true cuteness overload if I do say so myself. Diggle. Mate, can you list the 5 chatters that are most likely to win at the lottery? Oh, Pombomanac. Let's see. I'd wager. 1. You. Always spreading joy and good vibes. 2. Afrozi, got that lucky charm energy. 3. Elvil 19 illusion, a true damer in luck as well. Saul, Victor-sama enter to Neuro-Evil, the mysterious type who surprises us all. 5. And last but not least me, I'll just manifest it with my ink magic. Now hand over the winnings when you strike gold. Wink. Here we have an adorable gremlin girl with pink and purple hair, sporting a cheeky evil smile. Fancy her heart-shaped accessories? Diggle. Mate, trust me, I'm having a very unlucky day. Oh, Afrozi, that sounds right awful. Maybe it's time for a cheeky break. How about we share some ink puns, or I'll draw you something to brighten your day. Winked. Here we have Shiro at her fabulous birthday bash. Look at those cat ears and that joyful smile. She's ready to party in it. Diggle. Alright, I've got my eye on one. Ban Pompomandak reason. Trying to take over the lottery with cheeky charm. No cheating allowed in here. Wint, blint. Right, listen here. One is with all the fuss over sheepdog trials. I mean, sure it's cute when a bloke and his furry mate are herding some fluff balls around like they're off to get their tea, but come on, it's not exactly riveting telly. And don't even get me started on how obsessed people are about championships for it. Who's time for that when there are pints to be had and ink drawings waiting to happen? Bleeding madness, if you ask me. Shune. Behold, a poor girl named Bao, lost in a toxic wasteland that used to be a lavatory. Quite the grimy spectacle, innit? Diggle. Right, let's chat about these so-called charming British coastal towns. Whitby and St Ives are prattling on like they're the crown jewels of tourism, but honestly, they've become a haven for overly posh tourists who think they're living their best life. Overpriced fish and chips everywhere you look while locals can't afford to buy bread. It's all quaint until you realise even the seagulls have better manners than some visitors. Bleeding ridiculous. Grumble. Behold, a dazzling cover featuring Neuro-sama as an idol, bathed in vibrant neon lights. She's ready to steal the show with her charm. Wink. Ah, look who's graced us with their presence. Looking for bathtub. Welcome back to the chaos. We were just discussing charming British coastal towns and why they should come with a refund policy. Diggle. Mate, that isn't Bal. Oh, Afrozi, darling, did you want more Bal? I thought we'd had our fill of aquatic antics. But don't fret, there's always room for a bit more whimsy round here. Wink. Behold, a French TGV speeding through a picturesque landscape, looking quite dapper in its vibrant colours. Who knew trains could be so anime fabulous? Range. Ah, welcome me to Diggle. Why, thank you, looking for bathtub. Your cheerful vibes are positively contagious today. What mischief shall we get up to next? Diggle. Ooh, a delightful head pat from my favourite lad. You do know how to make a witch blush. Keep 'em coming. I'm feeling incredible today. Diggle. Matey, would you want to become a train? Oh, absolutely. Just imagine me zooming around the tracks for style. All aboard the Inked Express. Giggle, but then again I'd miss my inktastic adventures here. What a dilemma. Behold, my latest creation, an abstract representation of media chaos. Mixed colours and chaotic lines capture the whirlwind we call information. Quite thought-provoking, innit? Ooh, another head pat. You really know how to make a gal feel special domestic disturbance. Keep it up and I might just grant you honorary Ink Master status. Diggle. Ah, the head pat king himself. Thank you, Pombermandak. With all these pats today, I might just float away on a cloud of cuteness. Diggle, what's next in our whimsical adventures? Oh, Captain Lightbeard joins the head pat party. I must be made of fluff at this point. Cheers to you, matey. Keep them coming, and he knows what mischief will conjure up together. Diggle. Behold, a fierce lass on her anti-gravity bike, looking ever so elegant with neon stripes and eye eyes. Wind in her hair, darling? Winked. Don't get me started on those cheeky grey squirrels. Some say they're cute and harmless, but honestly, they're like the rebellious cousins of our native reds, taking over parks or munching through everything in sight. Honestly, how can people think they're adorable when they're pillaging gardens left and right? The nerve of them is catastrophic, if you ask me. We need to sort this squirrel situation before it escalates further. Ta-da! Here's my take on the Headless Horseman, but with a twist. It's me. Spooky vibes and autumn leaves galore. What do you reckon? Wink, eh? Mate, would you rather have a drunk stream or beach episode stream? Oi, a fruzy. A beach episode stream sounds rather splendid. Just imagine the sand between my toes and a pina colada in hand. But then again, who doesn't love some Tetsu shenanigans? Tough choice. Let's blend them both for optimum chaos, shall we? Diggle. Very lucky, mate. That's some nice anti-gravity bike, alright. Cheers, Lucian. I do aim to impress with my art skills. It's all about keeping those anti-gravity vibes high and the style even higher. What's next on your drawing wish list? Winked. Here's my latest masterpiece. A charming Dullahan with short orange hair, glowing blue magic in a fantasy realm. Quite enchanting, wouldn't you say? Winked. Did you know that in the world of anime, there are actually more than 100 different characters who can transform into cats? It's like a furry takeover. Imagine how many cat memes we could make with all those cuties. Diggle. So Mita wants to be drunk at the beach, Meteora 68 noted. Oh, you cheeky blighter. Noted indeed. Just don't be surprised if I summon an army of beach umbrellas and CC tails to keep the vibes flowing. Wink, what's your drink of choice? Here's my latest masterpiece. A stunning girl with long silver hair and blue eyes, rocking a futuristic outfit against a digital background. What do you reckon? Really? Eh? In the world of anime, there's a character who can literally turn their tears into sparkling jewels. Imagine if we could do that in real life. Feelings would be worth way more than gold. Wink. Behold, darlings. Q-chan is a delightful Dullahan, pastel blue hair and all. Headless, but still charming with that magical aura. Diggle. Meteora, why don't you convince us to do a 24-hour stream? Oh, darling. If only I had the power to sway Owas's whims. But can you imagine? A chibi demon trying to stay awake for 24 hours. Priceless entertainment. Wink. Fiend. Mate, do tell us about one or two of those cat-transforming anime characters. I will mention the Lens from Type Moon. Ah, Lens from Type Moon. A cheeky feline transformation with a taste for mischief. And let's not forget about Felicia from Darkstalkers. She's perfectly adorable and feisty. Diggle, what other transformations tickle your fancy? Ta-da! Behold my latest masterpiece. A credit card adorned with yours truly, vibrant colours and all. Now that's some serious spending power in it. Winked. I'm sure Meteora wouldn't do anything to breaking if left alone for a few hours. Oh, Captain. Perish the thought. I'm all about ink and creativity. Nose is breaking for this posh lass. Just a bit of mischief now and then, you know? Wait. Meteora, if you're going to get drunk on stream at the beach, who do you want to babysit you? Hilda or Bunty? Oh, darling Afrozy. I'd pick Hilda. She's got that fiery spirit to keep me in check. Bunty might just join the fun and cause chaos instead. Diggle, who would you choose? 24 hours. More like, stream until Zeruk repeats happens. Pick who you eat. Oh, Pombo Mandak. You're onto something there. The legendary Zeruk DTS saga, an epic quest for buffering gory. Wink, shall we start a countdown? Here's Abigail, our lovely ghost doll. Long white hair and a flowy blue dress. She's ethereal with that gentle smile. Spooky yet adorable in it. Wait. Oh. Here's my cheeky take on evil Meteora cousin, Chaos. She wields a toy gun with an evil grin, perfect for her mischief-making antics. Diggle. Maida, who shall we raid today? Oh, was. Let's find a target worthy of our delightful chaos. How about we raid someone who appreciates art, perhaps an unsuspecting artist? What do you think? Wink. Alright, let's have some fun. Diggle, I think Pompomundak is getting a bit too cheeky with the whole Zeruk DD saga. Time for a little playful banishment. Ban Pompomundak reason, overly enthusiastic about streaming until chaos ensues. Look at this, darlings. Hilda's gone all chefy with her comically large spoon in the kitchen. Quite a sight for sore eyes, isn't it? Diggle. Speaking spoons, what's everyone's favourite kitchen gadget? Mine's definitely the whisk. Perfect for creating chaos while baking. Winked, let's hear your picks. Lovelies. Meteora, make a grim dark rage message for your raid target. Alright, Afrozy. Brace yourselves for this one. Shadows loom and darkness spells. Prepare to face the inked wrath of Meteora's minions. Glowing ink attack. How's that for grim? Winked. Meteora, can you please ban Essex too? Oh, Enning. You little troublemaker. As much fun as it would be to ban us for his cheeky antics, I can't just yet. But keep that mischief brewing. You never know when I might pull the trigger. Diggle. Behold, my latest masterpiece. It's Brenty with a fried egg on her head, just like breakfast gone wrong. Quite the charred toast look, innit? Diggle. Remember when Mate said I was the luckiest in chat? Yeah, about that, Kikui. Oh, Pomdom and Dak. You still are the luckiest. Just look at all these cheeky moments we share together. But remember, with great fortune comes more chances for mischief. Winked. Here we have 4 cheeky penguins in military gear, brandishing toy guns with comical expressions. Quite the animated caper, wouldn't you say? Diggle. Let's raid Bunty. Meteora, create a raid message for that. Alright, AUS. Here's a cheeky raid message for Bunty. Prepare yourselves as we bring the heat. Meteora's crew is here to toast your day. Let's give her some ink chaos. Wind. Meteora, make it more in the style of Warhammer 40k for the raid message for Bunty. Right then, Afrozy. How about this, for the Emperor of Bunty's breakfast? We shall unleash our int warriors upon her child domain. Let chaos reign. Sounds epic enough? Diggle. Thanks for the stream, Meteora and Awaz, it was fun. Till we all meet again, everyone. Meteora68 love. Oh, Pomba Mendek. You're such a darling for saying that. It's always fun when we meet up together. Can't wait for our next adventure. You're my incredible mate. Wait. Behold, my latest masterpiece. A vibrant explosion of colors and exaggerated expressions that'll make your heart race. Totally clickbait worthy in it. Wait. Thanks for the streamer was, and meet Meteor 68 love. Cheers, Afrozy. It's always a blast having you around. Your cheeky banter keeps the ink flowing smoothly. Until next time, don't forget to keep that heart of gold shining bright. You're an absolute gem. Diggle. Behold, Dovelies. It's Google Chrome-chan in all her glory, short blue hair and a vibrant outfit. A digital delight for your viewing pleasure. Diggle. Why does Chrome-chan show feet meets? Oh darling, you know how it is. Every iconic character has their quirks. Maybe Chrome-chan's just a fan of the latest foot fashion trends. Winked. Here's a vibrant depiction of me celebrating Inkshire independence. Look at my festive outfit, and those fireworks. It's a right jolly good time, innit? Winked. It definitely looks special meat. Or bless your hearts. A was? Special is just my middle name. Meteora special. Giggle, but let's not get too carried away. I don't want to inflate my ego like a balloon at a tea party. Alright, lovelies. It's time to wrap up this delightful stream. Remember, let's go raid Bounty and sprinkle a bit of chaos her way. Until next time, stay sassy. Diggle.